and welcome to today's live stream. And we're here in the wonderful worlds of Hermits and Crafting, and we're getting ready to build our super awesome Leave Your Diamond shop by building bridges and staircases and all sorts of other wonderful things. So welcome to the stream. It's great to have you as always. And yeah, can we get some stream hype because we're clear for launch. All systems go, Elytra's ready to go, and Soren Bow is clear, and away we go. Look at that face. That's determination right there. Look at that face. Oh, I love it. I love the Elytra. Oh, I love it. I'm really bad with the bow, like, you know, gaining elevation with the, really bad with gaining elevation in third person. So I will do my best. I'll do my best. I will do my best. Oh, I love flying. It's so peaceful. Truly one of the best things that Minecraft has ever added to the game. When you think about it, it's like flying, but we already have flying in creative, and then it's just like, oh, you're just going to be falling? But you're falling in style, my friend. Falling in beautiful style here. Alright, I'm having way too much fun flying today. Alright, my friends, once again, we're back at our shop because we've got to get this thing done. We've got to get this thing done. There are customers that need leaves, so we are clear to start working on it. You and False are 8th and 9th on Minecraft. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. Hermitcraft representing, as always, on Twitch. That's awesome. That put the bow in your offhand is a myth. Like Cubfan has tested it, I've tested it, we've all tested it. That unfortunately is just a myth. There we go. All right. So we're gonna start getting some materials out. We need some dark oak. We need some milk chocolate. We need all sorts of wonderful things. All right, we need to get some supplies rolling here. Get some supplies going because I've got an idea. And we'll see where it takes us. I'm trying to think if I need some stone, maybe some andesite. I'm not 100% sure. Prank somebody. I like to do pranks on videos, or like for like a special stream. Say we do like a Hermitcraft marathon super duper stream. Excuse me. That's when I usually like to do any like pranking. Like when we did the big prank for Iskall, where we built an entire cat village. That's the kind of pranking I love to do. But it's got to be like a big scale with like a lot of wonderful like. Let me get this done. There we go. And let's see. Just trying to get a couple materials set up here. Yeah, so I actually need to prank somebody actually, and that somebody is False, because False pranked me with the giant jelly, and I have an idea for a perfect prank for False, but unfortunately I am so bad at what needs to be done, like the pranking that needs to be done. I need to build like a creature, like an actual like creature similar to like the jelly in a way, but I'm bad at doing those, so it's almost in a way like I need to hire False to do the prank for her. So yeah, I'm really bad at what needs to be done. So I just need to like come up with a good design and we'll do it. Hopefully we can do it maybe in like a future Hermitcraft Super Marathon live stream, because that would be awesome. And I don't know if we have one of those coming up, but we should maybe have one of those in July, maybe. I think maybe July, maybe. Who knows? But it should be coming up. All right, my friends, time to get rolling. Wait, Jelly was a prank? Yeah, False has made the giant jelly. It was a super awesome prank. I liked it so much we keep it around a little longer. Yes, we used to have a lot of jelly cats in the base. We had the giant cat Rushmore and all those things. But let's see. Cut that piece out. Oh, ghost block. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Here we go. Let's see if we can fix that. Q&A Scar, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be? It's pretty much just whatever I feel like at the time. Like, let's see. What do I feel like at the moment? Where do I want to go? Where do you guys want to go? A plane arrives in front of your front door right now. Or you're driving in a car right now, and all of a sudden it has like a giant booster engine on the back, and you're like, where would you like to go? Where would I like to go? Where would I like to go? I'm kind of feeling like tropical today. I'm feeling a little tropical. Tropical stream day, I suppose. I would go somewhere tropical, somewhere where there's an ocean. It's warm. The water is warm. And then there's like interesting little fishes swimming around. That's where I want to go. Tell me where that is. Where am I talking about? Where am I going? Am I going to Hawaii? Am I going to somewhere in the Caribbean? I don't know. Who knows? But that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. Somewhere tropical today. I think that would be where I would go today. Sometimes it's New Zealand. Sometimes it's Japan. Other times it might be the UK or something. I want to see castles. I want to see the Tower of London. I want to see the Trader's entrance. I saw it in a movie. Want to see it. Okay, I'm happy with this. All right. Maybe I'm not happy with it. We'll see. I just want to make enough room here so we can make a bridge that looks decent. I would go to Moldova. I don't know what that is. I live in Hawaii. Well, awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to go somewhere tropically or somewhere warm, oceans, things of that nature. Scar, can you have villagers in Scar City? Scar City, we got to start working on that. I got to start pre-planning that. Please come to the... Oh. Brake popped off again because brakes work really good on my chair. I just started wheeling away again. That's like the theme of the stream now. That's what one of my emotes should be. Is just like a broken like wheel brake. I would come to America because I live in Malone. How long is the stream? Stream's usually like hour and a half to 2 hours. Is this single player? No, this is a multiplayer. It's a multiplayer. Right now we have the Good Impulse, but I do believe the Good Impulse is AFKing in a farm of some kind. And then of course False is also streaming currently too. But yeah, no, this is got all sorts of wonderful hermits on here. All right, let's see, what else do I need? I think I needed some dirt before I went to sleep, so I'm gonna grab a little of this and a little of that. Wonderful. Can you go see see False? She is at her jellyfish. We'll definitely go and take a look at what False is working on a little bit later, my friend. We just need to get started today. We got a lot of work to do, my friends. A lot of work. So we want to get kind of cracking on that today. All right. Okay. So as you can see, the waterway's right here, and I kind of worked on just like a little idea of how wide and what kind of bridge that I do want. But I just want to make sure I kind of get this in a decent orientation so that we have some room for this. Let's go see the Nether Hub. Definitely. Remind me when we go see False and what False is working on today. We'll definitely go through the Nether Hub because I don't think I showed it yesterday, and it is looking good, my friends. It is looking good. Awesome. Okay, I'm fairly happy with that. I think that'll work out pretty good. Okay, let's start working on this bridge. So bridge time, my friends. We have a really small waterway. Like, this isn't big by any means. So this is super small. So where do we kind of want to go with this? Let's go get some oak wood, because I think the general theme of the pathway for any steps are using oak. So we'll grab some of that. Stream in a creative world. My very first stream was in Scar's testbed. That's my creative test world. But you guys always were like, no, do it in the survival world, Scar. So then I always pretty much did most of my streams after that in my survival world. But yeah, like totally, we could always have like a creative fun time stream where we work on like house designs or something like that in a creative world, because that's fun. That's super collaborative. You guys could be helping me like with the designs and stuff like that. I could totally get in on that. All right. So this is kind of the fun part, just kind of plotting out exactly where some of these are going to actually flow to. There we go. Awesome. And then let's start bringing these downwards like a so. Oh, we're out. We need more. We need more. Let's go get some more. When will the end of Hermitcraft Season 5 be, or 4 be? Because I don't want it to end. Don't worry, my friend. Don't worry a second. We have plenty more time on the season here. So many amazing projects in the works. Super awesome surprises around the corner. So yeah, don't worry. The season's going to go on quite a bit longer because there's so many amazing things going on in the server. So yeah, so don't worry about that. All right, I think I'm gonna go around here like so, and we should be just about good. Just about good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'll put that one right there so it entices you. You're like, ooh, where's this go? Ooh, leaf your diamonds. Oh, I have so many diamonds, Scar. I want to give them to you. That's the idea. Is this sub only? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, my friend. Subway sandwiches. If you have a Subway sandwich, you can give it to me. I would love you for it. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, hello. You're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. There we go. Awesome. Now let's have a little steak. The Jelly bot says, currently, Scar is working on his shop. Dun dun dun. What is this? Scar, I'm currently eating ramen noodle soup. There you go. There you go. Sounds great. My brother used to love those. We used to make fun of him all the time because when you ask him like, hey, what do you want at the store? Some ramen noodles. Oh man, when my brother and I do that series together, we'll have lots of fun. All right, I'm trying to think of like this section here, bridge-wise. I kind of want it to arch, and I want it to be in. I think I want it to be in spruce. Dark oak is an accent, and I want that to kind of like make a little arch going over there. I think that'll work out pretty good. We'll see where it takes us. Who knows? I'm sure we'll figure it out. There we go. Awesome. Let's get to work. Gabe, we'll see you later. Have a great day, man. All right, let's see. Oh man, we just don't have a lot of room. Like I have ideas in my brain. There's ideas forming and moving. You're eating white rice. Ooh, nice, very healthy. I have ideas in my head, but it's like I can't quite like put them to paper here. Yeah, it's just I think the issue is this pathway is there's just not a lot of room. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna back this off ever so slightly, just because I want to get a little room. Get a little room, my friends. Not a lot of room. We don't need a ton. We just need like a little bit of room. There we go. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut the river down just a little bit. I'm sorry, Mr. Fern. You were good. You were good, Fern. We liked you, but you had to go. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that is actually going to be a little bit better, and we'll fix up the pathway a little more. We just needed a little room. So how do negotiations with Ren price-wise? So we came up with an idea of a price, which I actually forgot because I'm really good at negotiations. But he's going to ask in his next Hermitcraft episode what his viewers think is a fair price, and I'm going to do the same. And then we'll come to an arrangement. We'll come to an arrangement. Let's see. We got a lot of excess wood, of course, from our leaf processing. So yeah, we'll come up with a nice little arrangement to make everyone satisfied. And then we don't want to anger the log fellows. I think that's our main goal. We don't want to get ripped off. We also don't want to anger them because the log fellows, they're taking over industries left and right here in Hermitcraft, and we don't want to get on their bad sides. Q&A Scar, how'd you get your name? Good Times with Scar. It's a combination of things. Let me see here. Let me get this going here. It was a combination of things, really. It was kind of inspired by The Office. My brother and I were going to name ourselves after I could go with that. After Michael Sutt's fictional characters, like it was like Michael Scoon and something along those lines. So my brother was, what was he? He was something Scoon, and I was like Scar, and then eventually I tacked on Good Times with Scar, and we rolled from there, my friends. Something like that. Who knows? I can barely remember. It was so long ago. Who knows? I'll try to remember the exact course of action. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go up to 3. We go to 2. And then, interesting pattern. Like, I kind of like the pattern because I think what we could do is take out a little bit of these guys. Oh, hello. You're supposed to be in the other orientation, but that's okay. Let me grab that. Let me grab this. I'm really good at putting blocks down today, guys, as you can see. There we go. I don't know. Maybe, let's see. I'm trying to figure this out. I think something like this could look good going upwards like that. I don't know. Let's just try a couple things. Who knows where it'll get, where we'll end up. But I just want to try a couple different patterns. Like, I like that pattern. I think we can do something like that, but it will cause a problem trying to do handrails. because we need to make sure this is Scar safe. All right, let me check Twitter, see what you guys have been up to. Of course, if you have any Q&A questions, you could definitely send it to me. Also on Twitter, I actually see those a little more easily. All right, let's see. Johnny asks, what's the best way to plan out a build? Hold on, let me move Twitter so I can actually read the whole thing. Let me actually read the whole tweet. There we go. Now I can see it. Do you use graph paper before getting on MC? I need advice. All right, that's a great question. Yes, there are certain builds that I have used graph paper for. I especially used it when I was learning Minecraft, learning, to build and things of that nature. So that is definitely a great way of getting a basic layout for a house, especially the lower level, because when you do the planning of your first layer of your build. So say we're building Scar's Ranch and we needed to get the layout set, so then we can build from that. And it's so important to get those details down, especially say if you were to do a couple test builds in a creative world and then you want to translate that design into a survival world. Just go around, get a basic graph design of your layout, and then kind of go from there. So yeah, definitely work on doing graph paper, especially when starting out with like design. It helps so much. Let's see, I'm still working on this thing. I'm still working on this, getting rid of half my landscape we worked on yesterday. There we go, because we just need more room. Sometimes you just need more room. I'm going to get rid of this layer too. I'm so sorry, Mr. Fern. You served us very well. I'm trying to think of anything else. Like we talked about yesterday, in terms of inspiration, just general inspiration, Google image search is such a wonderful resource to getting inspired. Just search whatever, like Wild West town, modern city, modern houses, things of that nature, and just let it kind of go through your let it go through your head. Don't like take in any one thing. Just let the whole thing kind of like, let yourself like absorb all of the like designs and details. And then like I like to do, pick out a couple things, and then break down the images into like their basic shapes, boxes, triangles, things of that nature, because it's easier to translate that into Minecraft. So those are some fun ways that I like to do it a little bit. Let's see. Let me try something like. I had this idea. I want this bridge to be like that, but we could totally become organic with this bridge, not make it super fancy. We can make it kind of like bow out in weird directions. Why don't we try that? We'll just see it. We'll see it. I think it might be kind of fun. We'll go like this, and then we'll go like this, and then we can kind of, I don't know. What if it was just like super haphazard bridge? Because it's kind of a organic area. Maybe this is a root structure. Who knows? So something like that. Maybe it could like bow out over here and then return back into its spot over here. It's an interesting thought. We'll kind of see where it goes. Could we maybe later stream, play some mini games? Yes, if I remember, we'll do that. What happened to Scar Goes Hardcore? Scar Hardcore ended. There may be another season someday, my friend. There may be. But the original season ended quite some time ago. Let's see. Craig, all right. I'm struggling to find the motivation to build my own coaster. Any advice to hype myself up for the long haul? Oh, the long haul. I feel ya. I feel you. The long haul of getting ready to embark on like a giant build like that. That is something like you really do have to kind of hype yourself up. For me anyway, what I would do to get ready for a build like that, besides, always getting all your resources you need and all the normal things, I would watch some roller coaster videos. That's what I would do. I would watch some roller coaster videos. I would watch some old wooden roller coaster videos. That's what I watched a lot before I kind of like got started with the Skyline roller coaster. So kind of, it just kind of inspires you to do that a little bit, just to kind of see all of the kind of real life roller coasters, and then you can kind of get inspiration from that. I think that's helped me. Now, I think I missed one last question on Twitter. Let me scroll back here. Let's see. Scar, are you going to make the jelly into a temple, or are you going to take it down at some point? That's a great question. I don't know exactly. I don't know. That's a great question. I really love the jelly, but if it interferes with the house design, which is going to take a lot of that space up, we might have to take it down. But maybe we could hire False to relocate the giant jelly. We could definitely do that. We could have her relocate it potentially. I think that might actually be a good idea if we end up having to do that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. I also worked at Cedar Point as a ride op. Ever heard of it? Cedar Point. Cedar Point, Cedar Point, Cedar Point. Cedar Point is that where the Beast is? The wooden roller coaster, the Beast? I forgot. I used to be way better or way more up to date on my roller coasters. I haven't been as of late. So yeah, I think I've heard of Cedar Point because I think that's where like the Beast is and the Beast 2. I just can't remember what state that was in. I used to be way more up on this stuff. I feel really bad because I don't feel like I was up as much. Let's see. Okay. I still haven't. Okay, I kind of like the organic nature of this, but I don't like the basic shapes of it. So I think we can kind of restart it a little bit. We're going to restart this a little bit. We're going to find our inspiration. Will you ever upload console Minecraft to your channel? I've considered it. My PVR that records content from a console is broken and it is not working. So at the moment I can't, but will I ever not? I don't see myself never not. I might, as long as I get inspiration to start a series. If there's some like compelling reason to, I definitely would consider it. Let's see. I've been focusing on the Twitters. Let me come back here to the wonderful worlds of Twitch chat. Let's see. Q&A. Are you ever going to switch to Beam? It's a lot better service in my opinion. I've built a following here on Twitch. So I don't have any current plans to switch over at the moment. I don't know. I will never say never. But like in the next like couple months, like I don't have any plans just because. I mean, we built a wonderful system kind of we're rolling off of here. Going over and starting another community on another platform is incredibly difficult. But we'll see. We'll see. You never say never, but I don't know. We'll see. My contract is up soon. Q&A, what do you think of Mumbo Jumbo? I love Mumbo Jumbo. I've yet to actually talk to him on the server. Which is sad. Someday I want to talk to him. Like I've talked to everyone else, but I've never talked to Mumbo, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's go like that. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do this again, my friends. I have an idea in my head. I just have not got to the point where it shows up properly. So what if we did something like that? And we go boom, bada, bam, like that. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And we cut back in here. I have this idea. It just hasn't been translated yet properly from my head into Minecraft. Rip Mumbo. Mumbo's not a special person. Mumbo's a very special person. There we go. And okay, I'm liking that. Like that's cool. Like I like that shade. Will you do the shop's interior? Yes, once we get this dang bridge done. Once we get the bridge done. Once we get the bridge done, my friend. Once we get this bridge done. It'll only take us another minute or two to get this done. I kind of slightly optimistic at this point. I'm getting optimistic, so don't worry. Trying to figure out. Okay, I think I can connect it like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. I miss King's Island. Oh, wait. Was Cedar Point King's Island? I'm trying to remember. I should know this. Have I seen Finding Dory? No, I have not seen Finding Dory, unfortunately. I will eventually. I will eventually. Let's see. Cut off these guys. Let's see. Go like that and that. Let's see. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure this out so it looks somewhat decent. Okay, I'm not like 100% hating this, which is, I'm just trying to like line it up on all the ends so it looks halfway decent. What if I did something like that? Ooh, okay, okay. We just have such little room, and I always think in my head like large scale things, so that's kind of an issue. No, Cedar Point is in Ohio. Oh, okay. Do I watch Doctor Who? I watched Doctor Who on Netflix, and then they took it away from me, and then I got sad and never watched it again. Like I need to catch back up sometime. Why does it take so long to make a bridge? I don't know. Because we're just kind of rolling, inspired, trying different things, seeing where it takes us. Bridges take a while because they require a lot of lining up, a lot of like I like this. The only question is we would have to realign the pathway and we'd have to remove that tree, and that's okay. I think we can do that. The issue is that it angles that way. This dang bridge, like seriously, I just don't like it. I don't know why. There's just something about it I don't like. I wanted it to be on an angle, and I think that's our challenge, is to try to make something look good on an angle. Whereas if we did a straight shot bridge, so if it just went straight out, like we could do something like fairly nice, fairly quickly. But trying to get this to go like that. Who is your favorite actor? I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite actor. I don't know. I don't really specifically have a favorite actor. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Just want to make this just a little bit wider down here. I think I'm going to make a cliff right there. Okay, I think I have an idea. I think I've got an idea, my friends. I think we're just going to realign a couple things, and it'll be okay. We got this. I think I'm going to realign the river just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's easier. So when you're building a bridge, like this is the best thing to think of when you're building, is it's easier to move the river than it is to move a design or change a design of a bridge. Whenever people are struggling with bridges, I always tell them it's easier to move the river than it is the bridge. So when you're doing something, think of it that way. Think of it like, okay, let me move the river and redesign it, because it's easier to do that than just make the shop and come back to the bridge later. We could, but I have a thing where if I start it, I can't stop it. Use lily pads and stepping stones. I like that. Give me one more try on the bridge. Give me one more try. Have faith in me. Have faith in me one more time. If not, we could do definitely what we did with Cub, where we built the rocky entrance to the bridge. I think that would be really cool. Like do that. I think that actually would be pretty fun. What I want to do is try a straight shot. I want to do a straight shot bridge. And I think it still needs to be angled some way. Let's do it this way. Let's make it actually fairly small. Maybe that's our problem. Maybe it's too big. Yeah. Maybe that's the issue, is it's just too big. What if we did something like that and just super simple, super small, and then have it come back down like this, come back like that, come around. Could do something like that. Yeah, I think something like this could work. Something really flat and boring. Something really flat. It ends up in this corner again. That's why, like, this entrance just doesn't work. All right. See how it bumps up into this cliff every time? See, I want it to be on an angle. Like, I like the idea of, like, coming down and being on that angle. It's just such an annoying shape. Scar Trivia, what year did Finding Nemo come out? What year? Oh my gosh, what year was that? I'm trying to think, because I think it was close to the year that I got sick, because all the kids would go to the fish tank at the hospital and be like, oh my god, it's Nemo. And I used to have to wait like hour after hour in radiology so they could do these NJ tubes when they clogged. And they would fit me in at the end of the day. And because like it was always like something like it just happened and you had to get it fixed immediately. So they would fit me in at the end of the day as like an add-on. And Like, so all the kids going to their appointments or something would walk by the fish tank and be, oh my gosh, it's Nemo! Mom, it's Nemo! It's like, it was funny the first like 2 times, and then like the 100th time, I was like, yes, it's Nemo. We know, it's Nemo. I was so cynical at the end. I'm like, it's Nemo, we all know it is. Oh man. And then one time they're like, it's Dory too. Oh man. Man, those kids abused that fish tank. They were like trying to put stuff in it. They were trying to open it. They were like banging on the glass. Those fish. Now I know what it's like to be a fish. Like, they're poor fish, you know? They're just hanging out in there doing their fish things. And then some kid shows up. Oh my God, it's Nemo. Oh man. So it was 2003. Really? Wow. Because yeah, huh. Interesting. Okay. We're back here again, guys. Still working on that bridge, remember? Remember how we still haven't finished the bridge yet? This time I'm going to do something a little different, as always. It's probably going to fail again, but that's kind of the nature of things. What if? Let's try something else. What if? If I say what if again, I get a prize. Let's see. All right, don't get a prize on me. Let's see. I have an idea. I'm trying to decide. You know, I was thinking, what if we took this guy and we did like a root structure that goes over here? I don't know. We'll see where that goes. We can always kind of mix it up a little bit and just see where it kind of takes us a bit. Because I'm not sure, but we could do like a root structure. Like if this came up here like that and it kind of like worked its way down here, and then we had like, you know, some detail like that. It could work actually. It could actually work. Let's just see. Hey Silver, what's up? Q&A, do you have a job? Yes, my job is to place cat pictures in all places of the internet. It's a really pretty cool job. So what you do is you get an awesome cat like Jellie, and you take pictures of her and you just post it everywhere. And it's pretty much just spreading the love of cats. Yeah, that's my job. Spreading the love of cats. It's an important job. I take it very serious. Oh, jeez. You know, I'm having nothing but trouble with this bridge, and you're just coming in here, just picking on Scar with your fancy fire bow. With your fancy fire bow. How dare you in your evil ways. Bad. Yeah, now you're dead. Again, I suppose. You're a skeleton, so most likely you already died. But you're dead again, so there. Hey, I just got here. What did I miss from the Mob Hammer? Mob Hammer, we've been failing left and right, trying to come up with a good bridge design. We have a really awkward shape in the area. I have an idea in my head. I'm almost considering jumping in like a creative world and just quickly, like, you know, just buzzing out a couple ideas really quick. Because it's easier to do that. The issue is that it's on a slight slope, or it's on an angle. And then we only have like 3 or 4 blocks to work with. I guess maybe in my mind, I have a more grandiose idea of what a bridge might look like. And then I'm struggling to like condense that down into a very small thing. I think that's maybe our issue that we're having a little bit, is that we have such a small space to work with. So right now we're trying to take a root, like if it's the root of the tree, and I'm thinking about incorporating that as an actual bridge into here. Who knows if this will work, but I'm actually kind of interested to see kind of where it kind of takes us a little bit, because I think it's an interesting idea, just having the root like kind of like stretch out over the water. I think it would be cool if it kind of was elevated in 1 or 2 spots. So we did something like that, and we could even cut down like so, down in here like that. We can go over around like that. And maybe like that. I don't know. You could do something like that, kind of as like a root structure kind of sticking out. I don't know. What do you guys think? Could we work with this a little bit? It's difficult because I have like an idea of what this looks like, but translating it has been difficult. Interesting. I like that idea. I think we can keep it on our back burner. But like you said, maybe just going away. Maybe just going away a little bit and working on the interior for a little bit might actually prove to be beneficial. It definitely might actually prove to be beneficial. The interior of this tree, I'm kind of feeling oak-like today. So how about we do that? I like that idea you guys gave me because that's something I always preach is like when you're struggling creative, like to come up with that perfect idea for something, just take a break. Just take a break. Take a break, head away for a minute, come back and kind of see where it takes you from there. And usually that works very good. Get off my chest. Get off my chest. Get off my chest. You're not allowed. Sorry. I love you, but you can't be on my chest. Sorry. I'm just getting some oak wood because that's what we're going to be working with. In the interior, we're gonna have to go get some more oak. Let's get our flight plan ready to go, and away we go. Hey, Zoe Ray, what's up? Well, thank you. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day also. I am. Started out super tired today, but we're firing on all cylinders here. We are failing slightly at our bridge design, but we're going to take a little break from our bridge. Let us think about it. Maybe you guys can come up with some super awesome ideas. If you do, why don't you jump in your Minecraft world and work on a couple ideas. Send it to me on Twitter. A little screenshot. Help me with that design. Let's see. We need to take a land here, and we need to get ourselves some oak wood. So let's head down to our storage room. What is the shop going to be for? It's going to be for leaves. So you can come there, buy leaves. You can buy design services for, if you have something in your base that you want to be have landscape. So if you want to say you need services like, Scar, I need you to make me a little river. I need you to make me some trees, some custom trees. And then you can definitely just head in there and purchase some services, and I'll take care of it. So yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. There is some secret aspects of it. There'll be like a leaf processing chamber. There will be, if we decide to go the route of the Logfellas business plan, the Logfellas want to buy logs from me because the excess from the harvesting of the leaves is logs, and those are useless to me, so I'll sell them back to them. So we'll have like an automated system to do that, so I think that'll be pretty cool. The server, is it YouTubers only? Yes, the Hermitcraft is a server of YouTubers and streamers who have come together and made a super awesome community of content creators, and it's amazing. It's a wonderful community. Did you finish Tango's castle? Not yet. I need to talk to Tango about a few modifications that he wanted me to do, and then we'll be able to wrap it up. I know you don't do redstone, but build a bridge that pops out of the water. Hire false to do it or something. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Have something pop out of the water. That actually would be really cool. So my thought process on this is, let's see, once we cross into the tree, so if we start like right here, this is where we kind of transition out of dirt and then transition into wood. So I'm thinking that if we were to open up the side of the tree, we would see the kind of the inner, oh no, 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 no. There was a cat right there. There was a cat. There was a cat doing cat things. I just lost 104 levels. I just lost 104 levels. No, no. Oh, that's just painful on many levels. Oh, man. 104 levels I was planning on using to restock my shop. Oh, man, that makes me mad, actually. Like, jeez. Oh, there we go. Never mind, guys. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, everybody. I got 7 levels back. Don't worry. Oh, at least our elytra didn't get destroyed. I mean, that's my main that would have been my main worry. Man. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, that is so frustrating. All right, my friends, back to work. Back to work. 104 levels. I just want to point that out one more time. 100 and whatever. And I think he killed the cat, which I'm going to be 100% honest right now. I'm not like going to cry about that because that cat was a failure cat. And it did not ward off the evil that is Bob the Building Creeper Inspector. Bob the Building Creeper Inspector is a horrible beast of beastliness. And just an awful individual, to be honest. Awful. Very awful. All right, so let's start getting this interior built up. Man. Awful. So I think it'll be fun. I think what we'll be able to do once we kind of get this floor down is we need to decide kind of an entrance going upwards and downwards. So I'm thinking like in some of these corners we can even kind of like build up the wood. I think that might be kind of cool in some spots. That creeper. I'm still just thinking about that creeper. I'm trying not to. Trying not to think about the creeper and all of his creeper ways and how he destroys our wonderful things that we accomplish. Oh, look, he destroyed the tree up here. I didn't even see that. Thank you, creeper. I appreciate that. That's great of you. It's great of you. Breaking my tree. Beautiful tree. Took us so long to build. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Hey, Scar, is your shop going to challenge the Logfellas? No, we're actually going to go into a partnership, if you will, the Logfellas and Leaf Your Diamonds. So Leaf Your Diamonds will sell them the excess that we get when we harvest leaves. So the wood and all that stuff. If the Logfellas continue in their devious plots and ways, and if they wrong Leaf Your Diamonds in any way, secret rooms will be activated within the tree that will create a coalition of anti-Logfelliness. So let that be a warning to you, Logfellas. Maintain your proper business practices, and Leaf Your Diamonds won't activate its secrets that'll hide within its walls. Because like I've said before, all of the coalition of, all the people who've come together to fight the Logfellas in the past, it's all been fragmented. There's lots of people here and there doing different things, but there isn't like one group that's standing against the Logfellas, There's never been like that one group that stood against them in their times of evil. So what we need to do is have everybody kind of come together under one banner and to fight the Logfellas. But for now, the Logfellas are fine. They're doing their thing, and we're good with them. Yeah, I know, stupid cat. Why didn't it scare the creeper away? I know. Do you have your specs listed? I believe it is somewhere, my friend. I believe it is. There, I like that. See how that kind of transitions into here? I like that because it's kind of like, the inner of the tree has been kind of carved away, and then we can head in this way. I like that. Okay, next phase is to figure out where we want to go. So we need to build an upper level. That'll be on the upper section up there. And then I would like to have something down below. So say if we dug out like maybe if we did like a little spiral staircase that went downwards, I think that could definitely work. And then we could do something like over here. That's something like you gotta like jump up here. Jumping would get repetitive, and I don't want to wear my customers out. So let's work on this area. And then we can think about how we want to get up to the top. Which is an interesting question because the top is an odd shape. I think the biggest challenge with everything in the way of this tree is that it's an odd shape because I tried to be really natural with it. If you want to build a tree and you want to have like a really good interior for rooms and things, do a cylinder, start out with a cylinder and then maintain that shape of the cylinder and then build up more natural shapes on the outside, but leave that cylinder intact in the center. We didn't really do that with this particular build, unfortunately. We didn't really do that. So we have some challenges, but that's okay. Let's start working on the second story up here. I think it'll be fun to start that, and then we can start working on staircases and stuff like that. I just want to kind of get the story up here worked out. There we go. And then up here, this is where we buy the leaves. So all the leaves will be sold at the top here, just at the canopy level. And then it'll be like a cool little view out here, and you can see Bifa's shop and all that stuff. Scar's been live for 1 hour and 4 seconds. Ooh, 4 seconds. That's important. We gotta make sure we have the 4 seconds ready. Missed by 4 seconds. There we go. Clean that all up like that. Boom. Oh, no. We want to leave that open. I like that little crack there. Okay. All right. That's decent. I'm glad we at least have the upper level kind of sorted out. And then on this level, I think it's like everything with the tree. I want it to be super natural. Like I want everything to be like natural so that, you know, nothing's like symmetrical or perfect in any way. Everything kind of has its flow, its natural flow to it. There we go. Just kind of building up these pieces like that. Nice. All right. Let's go back down here. I probably should maintain my food so that I don't have any lost hearts. So if the creeper comes back, well, you know, we don't get attacked. Scar's now been live for 1 hour, 1 minute, and 1 second. Interesting. Oh, geez. I'm reading the chat, and I'm just walking into, like... I'm walking into the alleys of the Brown Market District. It's like, where am I going? Q&A, if you had the choice, would you live in your Minecraft world? I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind living in Scarland. Scarland's got all sorts of awesome things. We got roller coasters. We got awesome vacation houses everywhere. Like, we could choose to live in a different house, like, every day. It would be amazing. We got to ride the Scarland transportation system wherever. Yeah, I could live in Scarland, totally. Oh, nice. I like the interior. It's finally like somewhat looking done, which is super cool. Now, if we were to do like a spiral staircase, you know, going down and then up, the problem is we would bump into this part of the tree. Where would we start out? Where would a good spot start to go upwards? I'm thinking like right here. So if we start, oh, see, well, that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. We can work with that. We can cut this section out a little bit and start to kind of work with it. So I want this to be like evident that this is the way up. So if we saw these pieces, no, I like having it look like you would have to turn the corner. Like if you look from in here, it looks nice to have this like root kind of coming down right here. So I think what we'll do, I think we'll put this back the way it was. We could just do like a simple ladder. I mean, that would be ideal. It would be like the easiest thing in the world. But anyway, like I said, this tree is really odd to position things. And when I build in Minecraft, like everything's always got to be like symmetrical and perfect. But working in this like natural space, trying to be as like natural as possible, it like messes with that part of my brain of having everything symmetrical and perfect. It's just messing with my brain in weird ways. So it's like, I don't know. That's the struggle with like the bridge in this. You should make a spiral staircase outside of the tree. Interesting. That's similar to what we did way back. I don't know if you guys remember that treehouse project I toured that I built. It had like a spiral staircase on the outside. It's one of my most popular videos on YouTube. So if like you went to like my most popular section and then scrolled back maybe like four videos, there's a video where there's like four large trees and then they're connected via like almost like a Star Wars. What are those guys? The fuzzy guys. Some reason that with their sticks they could take out stormtroopers. Those guys. Ewoks. I love it when I can't think of a name and I just go on this tangent like, you know, the guy with the stormtrooper, he's got the sticks. But yeah, definitely check that out if you haven't. I think that is a good source of inspiration for builds. Okay. I'm kind of contemplating removing this whole section of the build and just doing the spiral staircase. And then just reformat the tree. And I mean, that would be like ideal and the easiest course of action. And I'm kind of considered doing that. Instead of being stuck in the confines of this particular thing, I think we could do this. I don't think it would be that big of a deal. I don't think so. I think we can do this. It'll be a little extra work, but I think in the end, this will actually be better. Would you rather have toes as fingers or fingers as toes? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Where does even one come up with something like that? I don't know. So what's the difference? So if you had toes for fingers or fingers for toes, I have no idea. What are the pluses and downsides of this? What are the pluses and downsides to this? Like, I don't even know. I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me. You're gonna have to tell me the pluses and minuses of this endeavor, because I want to know. I want to know what I'd benefit from having toe fingers. I know that some people, if they're in an accident, especially like loggers and stuff like that, who are like super dangerous trade of work. Okay, so this is gonna go straight up. If the ladder's right here, it goes straight this way. Let's move this a little bit. Like, you know, logging is super dangerous, and so they can lose their fingers and stuff like that. And they've removed their fingers and things of that nature, or their toes, and replaced fingers that loggers have lost. So that's not like out of the question. Like that happens frequently. There we go. Hello. Need one more? There you are. There we go. So I want this to be repositioned slightly. There we go. So I think that should actually be a better position. I think we can even cut out this section right here just a little bit more. There we go. Let's just cut that out a little bit more. There we go. And we'll move this block over by 1 right there. Beautiful. That's it. That's where we want it. There we go. So we don't compromise too much of the outside of the tree, and then we can take this straight up, my friends, and here we go. Nice. Fingers for toes, you could be an X-Men. Send Logfellows to court, and Wills could be the lawyer or prosecutor. Yeah, definitely. These are the plans, my friends. These are plans that will happen if we can ever get our projects done. If we can ever get our projects done, that's the thing. We just need to get our projects done. We are super slow when it comes to getting stuff done, but that's okay. That's okay. At least we get them done in the end. There we go. There we go. Get that out of there. So there we go. I think this will be good. And so what we'll do is we'll take the tree and we'll just extend it up a little bit to cover up our spiral staircase that ends up right here. So I think that'll be definitely okay. It looks ugly and terrible at the moment, but believe me, my friends, we'll fix this. We'll get it back into running operation. All right, and now down here, let's cut this section out. There we go. Cut that out, turn that off, and let's turn the Twitch sleepy music off. There we go. We had to turn that off, and good. That doesn't really compromise the shape on the outside. Let's see. Scar Q&A. If you were the creator of Minecraft, would you make the game themed on everything you like? Everything I like. If I was the creator and the all-seeing person of Minecraft, there would be a lot of changes. There definitely would be a lot of changes. I like the game a lot, but there would be definitely some things. I think there would definitely be a builder's update, focusing on like new building blocks and new mechanics for building. I think that would be excellent and very much needed within Minecraft. You know, all the people have had their updates. The map makers have had their updates. The redstoners have had their updates. So there's been updates for like specific community types, like server like updates for like things for servers and stuff. But there's never been an update really devoted towards people in Minecraft who enjoy building. It's sad, really. But hopefully someday we can have that. There would be backpacks. There would be an inventory system, like especially if you were in a creative world, that if you put an oak log right here, you could go over here and you could, I don't know, maybe like right click on it and then scroll upwards. Like say there would be like a little pop-up menu and it would show all the different oak woods. And so instead of having oak stairs, oak slabs, and all these things taking up your inventory, you would only need one of them in your inventory like that. I think that would be cool. Something like that would be super, super beneficial. Okay, next phase here. I'm thinking about doing this in spruce, just to kind of mix up the colors so it's not all the same. So that would be amazing. Backpacks, things of that nature is always, always, always something I think we would all very, very much appreciate. Just a little backpack action. I mean, we can't go wrong with a couple backpacks. Mojang, we've been asking for that for so very long. Okay, so let's get back to work here. So what if we start our little staircase like this? There we go. And then we just start working our way up. Hopefully this works. I mean, we could always reorient it. I like doing little, like, you know, half like measures like that. I think that's good. Yeah, I think we can do this. I think this will be good. And then what we can do is something like, let's see. So this would be like this, okay? Yeah, there we go. That's good. Then we can start. Oh, no, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. That's not going to work. We're not going to be able to clear our heads. We're not going to be able to clear our heads, my friends. We're not going to be able to clear our heads. So we can do something like this. This will probably work. There we go. So something like that. So it'll just make you super dizzy. It'll just make you super dizzy. Nice. And then we can
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here's the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Iskall, the wonderful Iskall. We were just talking about Iskall last stream. Iskall, thank you so much for the subscription. 12 months in a row. Thank you so much, Iskall. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the support, man. That means a ton. If you guys know who Iskall, the wonderful Iskall, is, we were talking about Iskall in yesterday's stream about his building style. So yeah, if you guys missed yesterday's talk about Iskall's building style, I highly recommend you guys going back and watching the stream archive of that, because we dissected. That's right, Iskall. We dissected your wonderful building style, yeah. So thank you so much for the support. That's so awesome, man. Thank you so much. And why is Iskall not a mod? How is that even a thing? That seems just horrible. There we go. Wait, you are a mod. Wait. Oh, it's weird. It's not working. It's not working. It says he's already is a mod. I clicked on it. It says I don't know. I'm so bad at this, I guess. I'm so bad at this. Anyway, all right, let's get back to trying to get these little pieces back together. But anyway, I think going over Iskall's build style, because I want him to be here, because I want him to like hear this too, because we were talking Iskall about your build style and why we like it so much. And I equated it to like theme park design, and especially why I think Shanghai Disneyland doesn't quite meet up to other theme parks, is that when you build something in Minecraft, you add a certain element of energy and like theme within your build. So when you think of like Disneyland, you go into Disneyland, it's not just like rides. And you know, if you go into Disneyland, you go into Main Street, there's cool buildings and stuff, but there's another element to the park that a lot of people don't always see, and it's the little things like, I don't know, the little Main Street vehicles going up and down Main Street. It gives the area more of a kinetic feel, like there's more energy in the world. Similar to, say, like, let's see, Rivers of America at Disneyland. So Rivers of America, like you go into this area and there's the river, so you have Frontierland, you have New Orleans Square, and you see all the ships going around, you see the little canoes going about. All these little things help kind of like tell a story. And I say that you do that in Minecraft by adding little extra details to all of your builds that add a little extra atmosphere. So that's what I think you do in your builds to make them different, is you add atmosphere. And atmosphere like your little eye that moves around on your Prismarine shop, or your fish tanks full of like fish moving about and things like that. For your chop shop, like you have the cooker. You literally have the cooker where we put the pigs, the poor little pigs. But all those things create atmosphere. So you're not just building a building, but you're really creating like a real place that actually has like an atmosphere around it. And that's what makes your build stand out. And that's what we were talking about yesterday, is that atmosphere element. And that's why, like in Shanghai Disneyland, it's missing. It's missing that element of atmosphere that the other parks have conveyed for years and years and years. Like if you go into their equivalent of Main Street in Shanghai, there's no vehicles. There's no horse-drawn like carriages like carrying people around. There's no omnibus. There's no like fire truck. Like all those little things that people always seem to miss when they build and design and stuff like that, like theme parks and stuff. They always want to like copy Disney and stuff like that, but they forget that element, that one element of like that atmospherical element that people seem to always forget. But that's what I was saying, like your builds stand out because they have that element. And Shanghai Disneyland, like I think Shanghai will be a great park, but they're missing some of those elements at the moment, and hopefully they do add those things because they're surely missing in the park. Scar, Q&A. If you ever worked as a teacher, which subject would you teach? Oh, that's a great question. I would probably teach like, oh man, probably like art or photography. Probably go in my grandpa's footsteps. So something along the lines of like art or photography. My grandpa was, he was an art teacher and a photography teacher his entire life. He did some like absolutely amazing things and inspired like tons and tons of kids to get into that field. So it would probably be something along those lines, definitely. I don't think I would be like I was a swimmer my like entire life. So I probably wouldn't be a swim coach, but I don't know. I did teach swim lessons for years and years, so maybe we might move this level up a little bit. But anyway, this is the staircase. I think this will work. It's kind of long and like tedious to walk down it. It's kind of tedious. And like we said, we want to have the ultimate comfort for our customers, and having this be kind of like, you know, we don't want to make them dizzy. I guess that's kind of what I don't want. I like the idea of the staircase. Like I think that looks kind of cool. It looks like a beaver like gnawed out the staircase. Oh, you again. You again. You again. You again. But anyway, that's a great question. I like the idea of if I was a teacher, it'd probably be like an art or photography teacher. Make an elytra pad at the top. Every time I have used an elytra launcher or any of its kind, I have always ended up dying. And we just lost our 104 levels, so I'm a bit salty in that way. I'm a bit salty today. I'm incredibly salty. Skull's name is so hard to read with the dark blue. Oh, I thought it showed up really easy, at least on my monitors. If somebody uses spring green as their Twitch name, or white, or any of those colors, like, forget it. Like, I can't read that name at all. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you'll be known as Spring Green. Like, hey, Spring Green, how are you today? Like, I can't read that. Like, it just blends into my monitor, and it's just like a giant, like, ooh, that's not good. It's just like a giant, it's like a giant, like, blob. Salty Scar, that is new. Yeah, well, when you lose 100 levels, 100 Minecraft levels, you get a little salty, my friend. You get a little salty. You get the salts. The salts come out a little bit. It's a thing. It's a thing, unfortunately. Yes, the salty levels get extended when that happens. There we go. And I'm just going to make a really basic start to this. I don't want to bring this all the way down yet. I just want to get the basic start to it. Okay, there we go. So something like that I think will work. Let's start reinforcing the walls because I can't take the aspect of it being looking ugly from the back end, especially from Dangland. We can't have Dangland looking up here and seeing like a broken tree. That just can't be a thing. What is my favorite biome? My favorite biome is between, let's see, the redwood and the mesa. I love the mesa because it's super inspiring, and I love the color palette of the mesa. Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Thank you so much for the subscription for 12 months in a row. Can we get some sub hype in the chat? Thank you so much for the support, as always. Very, very much appreciated. And if you guys are a Scarscriber here on Twitch, don't forget to connect your account to my Discord so you guys can join the Scarscriber Discord channel. That would be very, very much appreciated if you guys join that and hung out, and that's a great way of knowing if there's going to be any of our subscriber UHCs, which I believe there is one coming up soon. I'll get more information on that soon, but yeah, definitely connect that account. And remember, as a subscriber, you can spam as many Jellie emotes as you want. Remember, you can spam as many as you want. If I were a cat, what type of cat would I be? I don't know. What kind of... Oh, I know. I would probably be one of those super fancy, like, Bengal tigers, maybe. One of those Bengal, like, you know, you can have as, like, a pet. Like, I'd totally be one of those. Those things are really cool. Don't tell Jellie I said that. Don't tell Jellie I said that. She'd get really upset if I said that. But those are really kind of cool cats. So one of those like Bengal type like house cats would be amazing. Just don't tell Jellie. Oh man, that's a great question. I love it. All right. Okay, I think that's good. Let's see. Let's start working up these columns over here. Yeah, so as long as we can cover this up and keep it relatively the same as it was, and I think we'll be able to. Yeah, it'll stick out a little bit. It'll have a little hump, but I think that'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's a tree. Trees have weird little spots and things, so I think that'll be okay. It won't look too crazy. Mumbo had one. Does Mumbo have those? I know he has a cat. I didn't know he had one of those. One of those awesome Bengal tigers. I love those things. I'm pretty sure the Total Biscuit has one too. I've seen a picture of him and his cat, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. That's one of those Bengal cats. Yeah, let's see. Let me bring that across. And there's some other radio guy that I saw once. He had them too. There we go. Put that across, and let's see. Clean this up. I think this looks good. Like I said, it'll be quite a bit of cleanup to make sure this looks natural again. But I think we're getting this. I think we actually have an entrance to our shop. We don't have a bridge yet, so we'll get to that after we finish their staircase. My brother got scratched by a tiger. Ooh, that's not good. Yikes. That doesn't sound good at all. Don't want to get scratched by a tiger. Not at all. All right, let's see. Let's bring this across here. So remember, guys, if you have any Q&A questions, you can always go hashtag Q&A Scar. You can send those to me here on the Twitch chat or, of course, on Twitter. I see the Twitter ones, they stay on a little longer, so it's easier not to miss all of those. But if I miss your question on Twitter, you can post it again. Just don't spam it. Like, I'm totally cool with you reposting something if I miss something. Just don't spam. That's kind of the way we kind of roll. As long as you don't spam, you're A-okay, my friend. Your kitten is trying to walk on your keyboard. So Jellie recently decided that her favorite place in the world, and I think I brought this up last week, is now like on my lap while I'm at the computer. And it is so frustrating. Like, I like you, Jellie. You're a great cat and everything. But sometimes you got to get some work done, and you being on my lap 24 hours makes things a little difficult. Makes things a little difficult, especially like if she hears anybody making any sounds of food, then she like flies off me like she has an elytra, and just goes flying through the room going to see if she can get something to eat. And it's like, come on, you went to all this work to get on my lap, and then I like finally said, okay, you can be here, and then she does that to you. Bad cat. If I'm at a Jellie theme park, what rides would it be? Ooh, I like that. If I'm at a Jellie theme park. Well, I think, okay, so Jellie has this ball. It keeps cats like First of all, it gives them exercise, and it also allows the cat to like keep their mind fresh. So what you do is you put the food in a ball, and it has these little holes. So when they bat it and throw it around, it'll like slowly dispense a little bit of food at a time. So there definitely would have to be something involving that. There would have to be like I don't know, the restaurant, and they put you in like a giant like hamster ball, and you have to go and like bat it around to get food. That would be the restaurant for sure. Jellie gets car sick. Every time we brought her in a car, like she's gotten kind of sick, I think. So I don't know. I think it would be really slow moving rides. I think there would be a ride through Catnip Forest. There would be like Blanket Hall. It would be like a giant hall full of blankets for you to like sleep. So there'd be a lot of sleeping. I think in Jellie's theme park, there would be a lot of naps, a lot of snacks. These are the things like Jellie's thing would have, is a lot of snacks and a lot of sleeping. A lot of sleeping. So there'd be like the nap ride, like a really slow moving ride where you just nap. So this isn't gonna work, so we're gonna have to fix that. There we go. We'll fix that in a little bit. But I'm just glad that we at least got some of these basics done so far. There we go. And we can kind of clean up all these little edges just to make everything look neat and tidy. There we go. Cut that out of there. Do we need handrails on this? I'm kind of considering it. Make it scar safe, because we don't want anybody hurting themselves. We don't want anybody suing us in the courthouse. They fall off the banister and break their leg and they sue us. That would just be, that wouldn't work out. I'm going to go get some leaves. Scar, would you rather be able to talk to animals or breathe underwater? Whoa! Oh, why'd you have to make that so hard? Why'd you have to make that so hard? Oh, dang it. My gosh, as a swimmer my entire life, as a competitive swimmer, breathing underwater would make for a very, very awesome competitive advantage. But I think being able to talk to animals would be awesome, but then on the other hand, do animals have anything interesting to say back? Like, I just picture Jellie just like talking about food and naps all the time. I don't know. That's a good question. I might have to I would lean towards being able to breathe underwater, as long as I know that animals actually have something fairly useful to say. Like, I don't know what animal has to say. Do they have the same like cognitive abilities of a human? So if we can have like a total awesome conversation about something, then yeah, I'd take the animal. But I don't know. I don't know what these conversations are going to be like. That's my concern with the animals. There we go. So if I had like a dog, it'd be like the dog from Up, I suppose. It's like you'd be like, hey, buddy, squirrel. That's the conversation I envision with my imaginary pets here. If I was able to talk. So I think I'm gonna take a breathing. I want to know from you guys, would you take breathing underwater, or would you rather be able to talk to animals? Dispensers with treats for sure. Yeah, that would be definitely like Jellie's land. Like after the end of any like ride or whatever, you get a treat. So I can get in on that. I'd like that. So what I'm doing here is just filling in the canopy a little bit, making this feel a little more natural. I would like to add a couple extra oak leaves, not oak, but jungle leaves. I think that'll look nice, just to kind of mix things up a little bit. And eventually we'll put lights up in the trees here a little bit, just so there's a little bit of a glow effect coming from the bottom. I think that'll look cool. Q&A, if you had a dog, what would its name be? It would be Mr. Wolf, and it would be like some form of a Siberian Husky or something. It would be some form of like a husky dog like that. It would be named Mr. Wolf. I don't really know why. I kind of almost feel like even if it was like a female dog, it would still be named Mr. Wolf. But yeah, I would definitely have that. I would prefer one of the breeds that had a little bit smaller, like it was a little smaller. Just because big dogs always they always abuse me. Like, they always like think that it's playtime because I'm like at their level. So if like a big dog is like at my like level in my chair, like they always assume like I'm down on the ground ready for play. So they're always like running up to me like, rah, 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 let's playtime, balls, frisbees, and it's like, no, give me a minute here. And also, I'm at the height of like a big dog's tail just hits me in the face sometimes, and it's like, and the big dog will like back up right in front of me, like butt, like right up against me, and their tail is just like, wah, wah, wah. I'm like, stop, stop, stop. It's like, get out of my face. So like a smaller dog would be awesome. A little bit smaller dog would be amazing. All right, I think that's good. I think that's good. We just need to clean up the top up there a little bit. Let's clean that all up there. Yeah, that looks 100 times better than it did. Yeah, I like that. Let's just do the finishing touches here. What is my favorite childhood cartoon? Oh, that's a good one. Somewhere between Cat Dog and maybe Hey Arnold, Rocket Power, awesome. I even, ooh, hello. As cartoons, I think those are some of my favorites. When I was super, super young, you know, everybody loved a little bit of Winnie the Pooh, the Gummy Bears, some of those guys. But I think like Cat Dog or Hey Arnold. Cub fan's not on, so I guess we will sleep the night away. No! That's another creeper. Oh no. Now we gotta fix Wells's base. We gotta fix Wells's base. Roller coaster or planet coaster? Definitely planet coaster. If we were talking about like the old days of Roller Coaster Tycoon, totally Roller Coaster Tycoon. Solid game for when it was a thing. Oh, it looks like it's still sleeping. But yeah. Hey, your mom has a small dog and she is so spoiled and is best friends with the cat. Well, that's important. That's what I asked Derp when they delivered me my untamed wolves, was to make sure that they were cat friendly. And I hope they got the wolves that were cat friendly. Okay, let's get back to this a little bit. One thing that I dislike about this is the connected textures. See how this connects right here? I don't like that. Don't like that at all, my friends. So we're just gonna make a couple little modifications here so that is not a thing. So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna make some stairs. We're gonna try a couple little things here just to try to fix that. So what we'll do is we're gonna go like this. We're just gonna make like a little like hatch around there. See that? That just makes it so those textures aren't connected, and I hate connected textures like that. I just think it looks somewhat sloppy, so we're just gonna do our best not to have sloppy connected textures across here. There we go. And then we'll bring that across there like that. And let's see. There we go. Bring that across there, and back, and one more. There we go. And we'll cut that out. Beautiful. See, let's see how that looks. There we go. See how much better that looks, my friends? See how much more of a presence it makes? It just feels more natural and in line with the rest. And you just kind of hop right onto it instead of having it like connected like that. So much better. So ugly the other way around. And then other areas like this, we can just, you know, build up like that. Fix our scar mistake. Beautiful. And we fill that in like that. Awesome. There we go. Nice. Let's see. Q&A. What is your favorite game other than Minecraft? It would definitely be the old Roller Coaster Tycoons, Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2. Love those games. Roller Coaster 3, I didn't get super into it because my computer just would not work with it, unfortunately. Like it hated it. So I never got really invested in that game at the time just because my computer just couldn't handle the power. Even though that game wasn't that much, but it just couldn't handle it, unfortunately. So I was content always playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, and that was definitely my favorite game. The most time I've ever like spent in a game. Other than that, probably like Call of Duty 4. I love Call of Duty 4. My brother and I spent so much time playing that game together. And then that really like spawned the love of Call of Duty. Except then Call of Duty kind of went off the rails, and we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. Like, Call of Duty 4 was awesome in the beginning. Like, it really was, like, a really awesome game. And then Modern Warfare 2 came, and it was okay, but then it had all of these issues that they never fixed. Like, they never fixed any of those issues. And we just kept having issue after issue with that. And I think, my friends, I'm considering something here. trying to see here. If we bring this, if we loop this all the way across, we have that issue again right there. And then we could do the chests and all that stuff for all of our different leaves. I could do that. I think that'll be pretty good. Except again, we bump into the aspect of having that go across there like that. So we're gonna have to do something different. We have to do something like this. Yeah, I think that'll be good. We'll see. Something like that'll be nice. Pretty sure. We'll just have to move up our floor. And that's okay. We can totally move up our floor. Q&A. Let's see. If you could remove and change one thing in Minecraft, what would it be? What would that be? Okay. What would I change or remove? That's interesting. I can't think of anything that I would really want to remove from the game, actually. I mean, I'm pretty content with everything the way, like, you know, there's nothing that I really hate that I would remove. Like, I know there's some blocks that I don't really like, you know, but would I remove them? Like, I know, like, you know, Iskall would remove diorite. I think that would be a thing. But, yeah, I don't think there's anything I would remove. I would change a lot of things, but there's nothing like I hate that, I'm taking it out. Maybe the wither. I'm taking the wither out. I hate the wither. I hate the wither. That's it. I'm gonna say that. we had some rough times together, me and the wither. We're gonna move that floor up one block. We're gonna move that like that. So yeah, maybe the wither. Maybe we're gonna get rid of the wither together. Maybe that. I still haven't relived that poor Hermitcraft episode where we died like a million times. What is my favorite classic Disney movie? And I love the way you phrased that.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Patrick the Rone, thank you so much for the subscription, and welcome to the subscribers. As a subscriber, you can spam as many as the jelly motes as you want. And thank you so much for the support. And definitely spam some jelly motes. Show off your new chat badge. As a subscriber, of course, you don't see any ads here on the channel. And why is this poking me? Anyway, you can join us on Discord, of course. You can create an account if you don't already have one, and then link it to Twitch, and then that'll bring you into the Good Times with Scar sub chat. Thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. And can we get some sub hype in the chat? Very awesome. This is all over me. I don't know why that cord is like all over me right now. But like I was saying, classic Disney movie, I love the way you phrased that because instead of like people like, what's your favorite movie or what's your favorite Disney movie, I always like to draw distinctions between them. My favorite classic Disney movie is Pinocchio. Pinocchio is definitely one of the most beautifully hand-drawn backgrounds, and that's what I love. Like, I love the animation, I love the aspects of it. I like cells. If you're unfamiliar, like a cell is what the character is in a hand-drawn animated thing. Like it's a cell. Like each frame is like, you know, a position moving like that. But the backgrounds is what I really love. So Pinocchio had some of the best backgrounds. I think Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty also had a really cool backgrounds. I'm trying to think of the name of the person, like Ivan Earl, something like that. He did those. He was an interesting guy. Like a lot of the people at the studio were like, didn't really like the way he was doing it, didn't like how much power Walt gave him to do all that stuff. But I think his vision definitely won out in the end. And that has really, really beautiful backgrounds. It's one of the reasons you call yourself Scott, because your favorite Disney movie villain was then that animal. No, my name literally has nothing to do with Lion King. I get that a lot. Like everybody assumes that. Like Neebs Gaming and stuff. When I did the collab with them, like they just kept rolling with it. It was like all right if you want, but yeah, no, it has nothing to do with Lion King. So when I think of Disney movies, I think of them in 3 generations. I think of the original classic Walt Disney movies. So you think of things starting from the original, of course, feature animation, and that is, you know, Seven Dwarfs, and then going on to around Jungle Book, I would suppose. Around Jungle Book would be probably when I would say that time has ended, around the time Walt died. And then having the feature animation being rekindled once again at the time under the direction of Eisner and Frank Wells and Roy E. Disney, back when those guys were a powerhouse before they all started fighting and all that stuff. But I would say that's a distinction to make because very different movies were made then. So then you have your Lion King, your Beauty and the Beast, your Aladdin, Little Mermaid, all those movies in that time period. So I think of there being 3 periods. So that's the second period. And then the third would be the time we're in now. So we have our Wreck-It Ralphs, we have our Frozens, things of that nature. So I think of it in that way, of like 3 different time periods. What's my favorite ride at Disneyland? My favorite ride at Disneyland is Indiana Jones Adventure. One of the best rides ever created. Definitely my favorite ride. It's, you know, there's been a lot of really cool rides built since. And I got something really cool I want to do on this backside to try to make it blend in more. So it's not just like a weird looking, like, you know, like straight oak floor. We're going to try to mess with it a little bit, make this look a little nicer. But yeah, definitely. Indiana Jones is my favorite Disneyland ride. Any particular thing you're cheering for at the Rio Olympics? This is like the first Olympics that have been really out of the loop. Like really, really out of the loop. As a competitive swimmer, we used to follow intently the activities of swimming. My coach was crazy. We've talked about him before. We used to have classroom sessions all the time, and we would go over like Olympic trial meets, things of that nature. We'd hear Rowdy Gaines going on and on. One of the guys used to always make fun of Rowdy Gaines. He was an announcer. He was just like a silly guy, always making funny sounds and weird, like, he had like weird, funny commentary, if you will. And one of the kids used to always make fun of him, and my coach would get so mad. He would like yell at him and tell him, get out of the room. Yeah, we used to get really invested in it back in like Michael Phelps days and stuff along those lines. But this year, I have no idea who in the terms of swimming's out there right now. I've got no ideas what's going on in the terms of the Olympics. So let me know, like, what are you guys excited about for the Olympics? I know they have kind of some issues there. You know, you've got like the Zika thing and stuff like that. So hopefully the Olympics go well. I know they've got a lot of issues to deal with for this Olympics. But anyway, yeah, I just don't know. I'm not as invested right now as I once was. Getting really like wild and ready for, man, those relays back in the day with Michael Phelps where they won by like just like, you know, like milliseconds. Like, oh man, good times. But yeah, I don't know. My priorities have shifted in life to my health and of course YouTube and Twitch. Very, very different than it was back in the Beijing and the, let's see, what were the Olympics that I was super invested in? We had Sydney, Athens, Beijing, and a little bit of London. Not too much because, I don't know, because at that point, I was pretty much done swimming. So, but yeah, definitely in some of those Olympics, very, very invested. Beijing, my gosh, my coach was so excited for Beijing. I just remember the excitement that he had. He didn't get excited about everything, but that's one thing he used to get really pumped about was the Beijing Olympics. He was like, they're going to put on the greatest show ever. All right. See what I mean about, oh geez, we're falling to our deaths. See what I mean? I just wanted to kind of mix that up a little bit so it wasn't just a flat roof, so it had a little more of an organic feel to it. Falling off the stairs again. That's why we need handrails. You followed the Winter Olympics. Awesome. Winter Olympics are always awesome. I really wanted to go to the Canadian one where they had it in Vancouver. That would have been a fun one to go to because it's so close to me. All right. Let's see. Put those guys along there like that. So yeah, just kind of add these blocks down here. I think that'll look pretty cool. I think I'm actually going to make this a little bit thicker. There we go. I think I'm going to make that just a little bit thicker like that. There we go. Nice. Is there any language I would like to learn? And guys in the chat, I miss a lot of questions because the chat can get moving sometimes. So if I don't miss your message, if I miss your message, like, just you could definitely post it again. Just don't spam. But yeah, if I miss something you really want me to answer, you can put it again there. Just don't spam. Is there any languages I'd like to learn? I'd love to learn like maybe Japanese or something along those lines. Just different languages. Like I like uncommon languages. I think would be really fun to learn like a really uncommon one. Not that Japanese is uncommon. That's actually useful for something that like as like an Imagineer that would work in Japan at the Disney parks. Like that would be super useful. The reason it would be fun to be an Imagineer at the parks in Japan is their budgets are far greater than they are at some of the American parks. So you have way more creative freedom. So that's why I always thought like learn Japanese and then be able to be like tasked with working in in Tokyo Disneyland. Like that would be amazing. But like uncommon languages, I think would be fun. It wouldn't be super useful, but it'd be fun to like learn something. I don't know. Someday maybe I'll learn a language. I just have so much on my plate that learning a language is not on the highest priority. Learn Russian. I heard learning Russian is very difficult. Like that's a very complex language. Let's see. Cut this guy out of there. Come on, get out of there. We'll fix that on the outside. Let's go work a little bit on the outside just to kind of clean up. We did it in the inside. I just want to make sure the outside is looking good. We are having trouble walking with our elytra. All right. This side right here is really blank and boring. We'll work on that and a little bit over there, but let's see on this side. If you'd like to learn Arabic, I bet that's even more complex. Like those are, yeah, I need to start with a more simple language. I need to start with a more simple one. There we go. And let's get this going just a little bit. I don't know. I just think of like any language like it's just being super complex and like overwhelming. It's like, I don't even know where to start. I guess I could learn like Swedish, then I could be like, I don't know. My grandma, I guess, would be proud. I guess my grandma would be proud. I don't know. I wonder I wonder how much Swedish she'd do. I don't know. I'll have to ask my dad. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think I ever heard her speak Swedish. Bet she did. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Scar Trivia. What year did Disney buy Pixar, and what was the first Disney Pixar movie? Well, the first Pixar Disney movie was Toy Story. If you're asking what the first Disney Pixar movie once the acquisition was complete, it was it Ratatouille? Can't remember. I believe the purchase came in 2006. I believe Pixar was bought in 2006 because Iger took over in 2005. It may have been 2006 or 2005. That's a good question. I cannot quite remember the exact date that purchase was. But yeah, Bob Iger, good decisions back then. I don't know. He did a lot of good stuff in those early days. Getting Pixar under the wings. The Lucas Disney purchase, you guys probably don't even care about this, but it's interesting is I think Disney got a steal when they bought Lucasfilms from Lucas. I mean, they bought it for like $4.5 billion or something along those lines. They literally have probably already recouped most of that. Like, and between the new Star Wars movie, merchandise, all the like the TV shows, different things like that. That was a very cheap price to acquire the rights for Star Wars, and then later they acquired all the rights to Indiana Jones. I don't think it came with all of them in that particular purchase. They also then got Industrial Light and Magic. Oh my gosh, I feel like they got a super deal on that. We need to go and there's Iskall. We need to go and get some more supplies. We need to get some more oak logs. Have I ever been to Quebec? No, my friend. I have been to, I've been to Vancouver twice. So I believe I've been twice. I know once for sure because I had a swim meet there and I destroyed everyone. everyone was destroyed in my wake of my actual wave of destruction. It was one of my like proudest like swimming moments was like going to Canada and just wrecking stuff. I didn't break anything, but I did wreck the pool. Like I did so well. I was so happy. It was one of my like proudest moments. I came back with like a neck full of medals, and I made one of the guys on my team, like he was much older than me, but he did really bad. And I was like, come on, I was like 11 years old. He was like 16 or something. He did really bad in the meet. And he got so mad because I'm like 11 and I'm so happy. I'm wearing my medals everywhere. And I literally had, I think I had like maybe like 15 different medals. All but like 2 of them were gold. And he was so mad because he didn't do very good. And eventually, I'm pretty sure he tried to hit me at one point. I know he didn't let me in the room at like the hotel room. He kept yelling at me and trying to get me in trouble. Interesting guy. But yeah, that was the last time I was in Canada. That was the last. I would love to go to Canada, like the Canadian Rockies. Yeah, I'd definitely like to take a trip to Canada again. Oh, geez. Why did we make that big jump? There we go. Let's try that again. I don't know. Sometimes you just can't get a lift. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. Huh. See, like sometimes, like no matter what you do, you can't get like any elevation. And then you get stuck in Ren's forest. Let's try that again. Come on, can we get some height? There we go. Can we get it again? We're going through the canyons. We're going through the canyon lands. Oh no, we're gonna crash. There we go. Now we got some height. Awesome. All right, let's swoop into False's stables. There we go. Make sure our armor's okay. Nice. Uncover the news. What is the latest news on Aligning with the Lug Fellas? We're working on some details, my friend. We're working on some details of getting our arrangements. So maybe we can go into a partnership, if you will, to sell my excess logs to them in a wholesale manner. So why can't we get any height? Why are we so bad at flying right now? Like, we did fine earlier today. It's just sometimes, I think there's, like, server lag. There are a lot of people on the server, so maybe there's a little bit of lag. Sometimes it does that. I don't know. Interesting. Scar would love Canada's Wonderland. Hello, Purple Sheep. How are you? Ooh, I don't know. What's Canada's Wonderland? Sounds amazing. Sounds exciting. I want to go to Canada's Wonderland. I'm trying to think, like, what is Canada's Wonderland? Is it like a theme park? Get rid of all of your, or be able to fly. Get rid of all my diseases or fly. Oh man, that's a hard one. I want to fly so much. Get rid of diseases, probably get rid of the diseases. But dang, you don't know how much I like to fly. It's a theme park in Toronto. Oh, awesome. Awesome. That sounds amazing. Henry asks, Scott, what are you doing today? We're working on our tree. We built spiral staircases. We failed at making a bridge multiple times, my friend. Multiple times. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, my friends. That kind of snuck up on me. That really snuck up on me. Ooh, what's going on over here? It's a mysterious realm over here. Let's go and see what's in here before we get back to work. Let's see what's going on over here. Ooh, there's a Rendog and an Iskall. Look at them buzzing around down there. Little busy beavers over here. They're just little busy beavers over here. There's like a little ant farm over here, just buzzing around. Oh, geez, magic. Look at those wings. Those are cool. Yeah, Red was trying to figure out how he was going to do the staircase. I think this will look really cool once he finishes it. Yesterday, he was trying to figure out how he was going to do that. Spoilers. No more spoilers. Oh, I think that was a wild false. Get out of here. Oh yeah, we gotta fix Wells's thing over here. Don't let me forget that. We gotta fix Wells's thing. All right, so I'm just gonna take a quick break here, blow my nose, and get Jelly. So my friends, good, Jelly's where I can get her. So I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. So I want you to go get your stream snacks and get some hashtag Team Jelly in the chat. And when I come back, I'll have my cat, and you guys can all say hi to Jelly if you want. So give me 1 second. Let me be right back. It happened again. It happened again. My hair got messed up from the headphones, and it looks complete. Look at that. Look at it. There's like a hump up there. The headphones like make this gigantic crease in there. But anyway, my friends, I found somebody. Her name is Jelly, and she wanted to say hi to everyone. Hey guys. She hates looking at the camera because the lights are bright, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Oh, she's so cute. Poor Jelly. She wants to get going. Hey guys. Hello. How are you doing today? You doing okay? It's hot in here, isn't it? It's hot in here, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty hot. Yeah, it's really hot actually. Yeah, it is. Are you enjoying the stream? Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Are you hungry? Yeah, probably. I'm always hungry. Are you tired? Yeah, pretty tired. Always pretty tired. Oh, Jelly, you're crazy. All right, Jelly, say goodbye to everybody. Goodbye, guys. See you later. There you go. Go play. Go find something to do. All right, my friends, welcome back. Hopefully you guys got yourself some stream snacks because we're ready to fire on all cylinders once again. And she looks mad. Yeah, she does look. She gets mad. She hates the lights, like the lights that kind of light up the room a little bit. She despises those. So yeah, she's not a big fan of the lights at all. She is not. And she drooled on my hands, so that's a thing. That was really bothering me. There we go. Awesome. Okay, back to work here. So we got this looking fairly good, I think. So we got this area looking good. We have our staircase, so we need some signs eventually. I would like to have some rails on here. We might need to build some rails to make this just a little bit more scar safe. Little spots like this are kind of bothering me, so I'm gonna fix that. So just like little details like that, I think we can fix. Interior wise, I think we can start that a little bit later. I'm gonna work on some other things real quick. But I think this generally looks good now. Like I think that'll work. And now from the outside, I think we cleaned up that. I think there's still a little bit more work to do over there. So let me just fix some of these little bits of things. I can never be 100% pleased with this. Like when it comes to like natural things, like it's always like refining it, trying to make it just a little bit better. Just like little details like that. Yeah, just try to figure out where to go with it. There we go. Awesome. What is the story of how you got Jelly? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so let's see. I got Jelly right after I got kind of permanently put in the wheelchair. So it was kind of like hard times a little bit, and we're like, we need to get a cat. Like, we need to get a cat.
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Rexx counting down. Thank you so much for the resubscription. 2 months in a row. Can we get some sub hype in the chat? Thank you so much for the resubscription. Very, very much appreciated. And remember, you can spam as many of those jelly emotes as you want. But thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. And like I was saying about Jelly, it was like right when I got put in the wheelchair, and then like just like a few months ago, our cat that we had, like pretty much from when I was 3 years old, had died. So I was like, okay, let's you saw the Thunder Mountain reference? I love it. I love it, Super. I love it. You're the first person to ever mention that. So you get extra scar points. I love that. Anyway, what is a scar point anyway? I don't know. We should make some, we should do something with scar points. I don't know what. Anyway, so yeah, we went all around looking for, no, Feisty, we still had Feisty. But our main cat, like our cat that we call like Bessie, like not our main cat. We won't say that Feisty wasn't our main cat, but Feisty wasn't always around. Like she always like hid and did her own thing. But like Bessie was like the family cat, always like right there, always, you know, doing stuff with us. So it was super sad. But let's see, we need to go work on the outside. So yeah, we went around and looked at cats all over the place. And then one day, like this person said that they had an American short hair and they wondered if we wanted to take a look at it. And we came and like just fell in love with Jellie, like right off the bat. Like it was like, that's the cat. That cat, we have to have that cat. That cat right there. That's the cat. That's the cat. Just, that poor Jellie was in her little kennel with a few other little cats, and we're like, just picked out Jellie like right there. That's the one. That's the one right there. The one with the weird face. Yeah, Jellie's always been there. Like I remember, like when I got home when I was on a ventilator in 2007. Like I had to be on a ventilator for a while, and like, oh man, Jellie was always there. Like always there for me during those like super difficult times. Like pets, you know, who knows if pets can really tell if something's going on with a person, but at least you can kind of sometimes, like at least even just pretend they do, because Jellie was always there when like times were super tough. There we go. And cut that down, and one block up there like that. There we go. Now we cleaned up this outside. Let's fix this spot right here. Boom and a bam. Clean up that, and looking good. Looking good. Awesome. I love it. How old is Jellie? Jellie is 9 years old. Her birthday is like the day before mine. How delayed is this video? Twitch usually has about a 10-second delay between what I say and then by the time you are finally able to hear it. I love it. I love it. Somebody just followed and they're Iskall85's biggest fan. I love it. I just saw that name pop up as a new follower. I love it. Iskall's #1 fan. I love it. Biggest fan. That's awesome, dude. Okay. And there we go. I'm happy with that. I think what we could do is start to spruce up this interior with more leaves. I think that's what this needs a little bit, is more leaves in this area to try to make it feel a little more, we want it to be natural and all that stuff, but and you know, I just think adding a few details like this I think will be really cool. So let's just kind of add a couple little details like this. I think that would be really cool. Just little details like this I think will make this special. Yeah, well, the stream will lag here and there. It's on my end, everything is okay. We're green across the board, 0 drop frames. You know, it just depends on your connection, Twitch's connections, stuff like that. At the moment, my connections are okay, which is kind of a plus. I'm thinking about using the handrails. What if the handrails that go around this spot are actually leaves? Does that sound cool? I think that'd be kind of cool. Just get some leaves built in here. I wish they were a slightly different color. I mean, we can do some other things like spruce or birch because they retain their leaf color depending on which biome they're in. They don't change. So we can do that. Jellie's sitting next to me sneezing. She's just standing next to me sneezing like, shoo, shoo. Poor Jellie. Scar, would you rather see 20,000 creepers burn or find 10,000 diamonds? I'm gonna say I probably would like to see those creepers all burn. Probably gonna say it. I'm gonna say it after today when they stole my 100 levels. They stole them. They stole them from me. I'm very bitter. So if you see that, I'm incredibly bitter about this. I'm super bitter about that. But yeah, I want to see these creepers burn. I definitely want to see the creepers burn. You know what? I think I'm going to try to change things up just a little bit and maybe apply a couple other leaf choices. But I really love this banister made out of leaves. Like, I think that works, and I think it looks good and fits with the theme. Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. The only thing is I wish there was a contrast between the leaves a little bit. Try acacia leaves. If correct, they're slightly different. No, unfortunately, acacias, they stack. They don't stack with oak, but they do look exactly the same. As far as I've ever been able to tell. And I've done a pretty good amount of testing in that regard. So yeah, they are pretty much the same. Let's go back to base and get some more leaves. Hey Scar, why is that on your YouTube page? There's a dot between SC and on Scar. I don't know. Where did you see that? I've never noticed that. If so, it's definitely a mistake. But I've never seen that personally. If it's on Twitch, it might just be a mistake. I rerouted some of the panels here on Twitch, and it might have gotten an extra like dot stuck in there somewhere or something, as like, you know, trying to make the codes and stuff like that. I don't know. I'll fix it. Jelly just jumped up on my lap, but that's bad. Don't knock any cords over. So I'm looking for my box here. Where's my box? There's my cats. Here we go. So these are my leaves that I do have on hand. There's my birch. Awesome. And I was hoping for some jungle. There we go. Fill ourselves up with some jungle and away we go. No, it's on your YouTube page. So it's on YouTube site in general. I don't know. I don't know, my friend. I'm gonna have to look at that. Star Wars fan. Well, welcome to Twitch. It's great to have you. A little bit of leaf advertisement. A little bit of leaf advertisement. You should fix Wells's landscape. Yeah, we will. Don't worry about it. I got cat hair in my mouth. Oh, it's terrible. Oh gosh, it's terrible, my friends. Oh gosh. It's bad. It's bad. Anyway, go and start. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the cat hair stream. I got cat hair in my mouth and this is awful. Okay, anyway, let's start working on our banister once again. So we're just gonna start, you know, getting some of the leaves. Ooh, gosh, there's such a contrast between that. But I like the contrast. Like, I like it. I'm kind of considering removing most of the oak leaves and replacing them with this. I just like having the contrast. Now, we didn't have enough birch leaves to do the entire tree in this, but I think we'd probably do it maybe this way. Kind of like it. But yeah, let me know, guys. Do you like the birch or do you like the oak? So we have the choice between oak and birch. So what do you guys like? Oak or birch? Oak or birch? Let me know. Let me know. Oak or birch? The joys of having a cat. She's staring right at me right now, like right into my soul. Where can I find the texture pack? You can just search Good Times with Scar texture pack and it'll link you to the video where I explain it. Oak, 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 birch, 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 oak, oak, oak. Oak is on the left. Yes, oak. No, oak. This is oak right here. So let's see. What am I looking at? So this is oak right here, and then this is birch right there. I got cat. So much cat in my mouth. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of oak, but with a little bit of both. How does one ask the question? Just figure out which one you like better. Spruce, Kappa, love it. If you would have done Kappa Ross, you would have made the best Kappa ever. I'm seeing so many more birches now. I think like a combination of the two, and I see that as a kind of a compromise inside the in the chat. Like you guys are kind of going a little bit back and forth, and I like that. I think it's good. I think the little bit of contrast here and there is definitely a plus. And then I think this will be good. I think this will be good. Just a little bit of both, I think will work out in favor of, yeah, just like kind of fill this all in a little bit. I think it'll be awesome. Finally saw this. I finally saw the Lego Movie after all these years you guys telling me to watch it. Buttermo, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. But yeah, you guys have been telling me to watch the Lego Movie, and I'm like, I'm going to get to it, guys. I'm going to get to it. And like 2 years go by before I finally watch it. I finally watched it the other day. So I had to remind you guys that I did finally watch the Lego Movie, okay? So if you guys are asking, yes, I have finally watched the Lego Movie after all these years. We started streaming. When I started streaming, the Lego Movie came out, and it's been almost 2 years. You found it really good? Yeah, I loved it. What I thought was interesting about the Lego Movie, that now that I finally got to watch it, they didn't go the route of just creating a Lego character and animating it in the way you would animate any object, any animal, any human. They really took time to envision what an actual Lego figure would look like if it was real. Like, you know, like when the horse walked by, he didn't have his legs didn't like naturally move as a horse would. He just kind of hobbled like an actual like Lego Minecraft horse might do. So I thought that was really cool. I thought they did a really great job. Speaking of Warner Brothers, that's who made the movie. Where's that Minecraft movie that they were talking about for so long? Whatever happened to that? Like did that just not become a thing? Like, did they just decide like, that's not going to be a thing? They like tasked that director last Minecon, the guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I just find it odd that we haven't heard anything about it. What's my favorite Minecraft update? I really like the update with the horse. Like, I just thought that was such a fun update because we didn't have anything like that prior. And then I really like 1.7. 1.7, I believe, was the update that we got Guardian Temples, I think? Or was that 1.8? Can't remember. I think it might be. I really like the update where they added the horses. Like that update was just one of my all-time favorites. Just because of just how much that update changed the way we play Minecraft. Also, the time where they allowed us to have stairs. This was an update that probably changed everything. All we were able to do is put stairs like that, and eventually they allowed us finally to put upside down stairs, and then eventually allowed us to connect the texture, the stairs. Awesome. One of the best updates. That was another great one. It's a simple thing, like it's not a big old deal, but it definitely helped to make Minecraft just a little bit better. There we go. 1.8 was the Guardian Temples. Okay, that makes sense. Especially, maybe I goofed that up just because the sheer amount of time that update took. That was a long update. And then we had 1.9, which was even longer. Just even longer it took us to get that update. Here we go. Not 100% liking that because of all the orange down here. So we can just kind of like carve some of that out. Oh, geez. I wasn't even thinking. I'm like trying to go between the different, all the different leaves and just try to kill myself. What's new? What's new on Minecraft? There we go. And then we'll put that back. There we go. Now we don't see any of that orange. Awesome. I'm loving that. That looks so much better than it did. Now we have our safety rail. It's not 100% foolproof, but I think it'll work definitely pretty good. And I like your guys' idea of kind of using both of the different types of leaves, just so it's a distinction between all of the different kinds. I like that. You guys are super awesome, helping me make these decisions. There we go. Cut that piece out. And yeah, it's like not 100% foolproof railings, but it works. What is my favorite Star Wars episode? I really liked, what was the last one? Return of the Jedi was the last Star Wars movie. I don't really count the prequels. But I think probably
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Duzen89, thank you so much for the resubscription. 7 months in a row. Can we get some 7-month hype in the chat? Thank you so much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. Now you can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want. But that's awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Very, very, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Someday my little lean back thing is just gonna someday that's gonna get back to me, and I'm gonna like fall and look crazy. I probably shouldn't do that. Really probably shouldn't do that. There we go. All right, so we're just kind of filling in this area just a little bit more, just so there's a little more detail around here. There we go, and then let's stick a couple of these guys on top. There we go. Yeah, we should get a poll in the chat. Should Scar stop doing that for safety? Should Scar stop leaning back in his chair for safety? I do have anti-tippers, so it's not like if I kept going, I wouldn't actually fall, but I wouldn't want the anti-tippers to actually end up failing. There we go, and put that across there, and nice. There we go. I like this quite a bit. We just need to work on lighting so it's a little bit more, just a little bit, just so the lighting's a little bit nicer. So Codester, how are the videos going? How are the videos going? I keep forgetting to ask you like how everything's going. If you guys don't know, super awesome Codester as our mod has a new YouTube channel. Actually, it's now a few months old. Yeti Whiskers, and he's starting to make the Minecraft videos. Now he hasn't streamed, as far as I know, in a little while. Now it'd be awesome if he streamed for a little bit today, maybe next week, maybe. But anyway, I just want to know like how everything's going. Let's see. Let's bring that over there, and let's see. I know he's in the. I saw him in the chat just a minute ago. We'll see. There we go. Bring that across like that, and like that. Awesome. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think this is looking good. Did you see that Mumbo also got a blue screen of death? Yeah, I guess that's just the curse of like Hermitcraft at the moment. Everybody's getting the blue screens. If you were here yesterday, I lost everything. Like we were working, you know, I was actually hanging out with Rendog and the good, Rendog and Azuma, and I blue screened, and it was sad. It was a sad Scar. So yeah, I actually got the stream up like faster than I've ever got it back up after one of those incidents. I've only had that happen like once or twice ever, so it wasn't a huge deal, but it's nevertheless very frustrating, especially if you aren't able to recover things that you may have lost. Things of like, you know, if you didn't get things saved or something along those lines. That can always be a pretty big bummer. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Darklight, thank you so much for following the channel. I hope you enjoy the stream. And Reagan Chan, thank you also for following. It's great to have both of you. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. Join the Log Fellas, Scar. I have a question about the Log Fellas. So I always forget to ask this to Azuma or Ren. Who is the Log Father? And who is the Log Father? Like, is the Log Father, where's my crafting bench? Is the Log Fella like, is he a mystical creature? Is he somebody that might show up someday? Is it going to be a reveal, like someday that there's actually somebody on the server that is the Log Father that we don't know about? Like maybe there's a mysterious like thing? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, I want to know who the Log Father really is. Maybe he's just like a figment of our imaginations, but who knows? I want to know who the Log Father really is, my friends. Don't you? Like, I want to know who he is. There we go. I keep forgetting to ask them that. Like, who is the Log Father? There he is. If somebody was the Log Father on the server, like secretly, and Rendog and Azuma was his like or her, you know, like minions or something like that. Who would it be? Like, who would it be? I would think it was somebody like totally nonchalant about it, like somebody we'd never picture. So who would that be? Who would that be? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. There we go. There we go. Get that. Awesome. All right. Yeah. So think about it. Like, who would it be on the server that would be the Log Father? Somebody said Mumbo, but Mumbo has the secret sapling society, unless that's just a clever ruse to disguise his true nature. You never know. Guys, that's Scar. All right, there we go. I guess I need to join a faction someday. Someday I will, I suppose. There we go. But yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys say. So TFC, Wells has a faction of his own. It's a ploy. Ooh. I put false, maybe. False is the sheriff, but you know, there could be some corruption in the sheriff office. You never know. You never know. There we go. So as you can see, I'm just trying to kind of mix it up a little bit. See how we made this in here? I think it's starting to look kind of nice. Like it's not like 100% perfect in every way. That's why we're kind of like carving in a little bit, cutting in, getting some extra detail here and there. Awesome. And we can come over here like that. Ah, I love it. Let's see. False, Mumbo, Joe Hills. Maybe Joe Hills. Joe, Ren secretly. What if you are the Logfather? You mean me? Oh, Scar, Logfather confirmed? I don't know. Let's see. Let me get that and bring that over there like that. Awesome. Yeah, I like that. See how we're just kind of building this up there? Like this whole like tree was carved out, and this is kind of the innards of it. I like it. It's kind of cool. There we go. Yeah, I like this. I like this train of thought. Like I love figuring out who it could be. Bob, that's good. I love it. Bob the Cooper building inspector. How could it be anybody else at this point? It has to be Bob the Cooper building inspector. I love that. I love that. That has to be Bob. There we go. Are we out of stairs? Oh no, we got some more. Awesome. Nice. I like this. I like our floor. It has so much more character now. Nice. Beautiful. And then our upper level, look at that. It's all like trees and looking beautiful. Lighting is still a super issue we need to work out. Like we definitely need to work that out. So if you were to think of like tree related things, what else would be added in here to make it more tree related, my friends? What can you think of that would make this more tree related? Let me know. Let me know if you can think of anything that would be more tree related that we can add. So I think that's pretty good. Oh, Cleo, yeah. Cleo, she has the mysterious tower. Oh, maybe. Cleo's got that tower? That could be the Logfather's domain, maybe. Let's see. A birds? Yeah, that would be awesome. I wish we had a birds in Minecraft. Let's see. Mossy cobble. Trapdoors. Chest with apples in it. Sounds good. We were going to have cookies, but do you think having apples would be more themed towards it? We could do that. I wish we could have some of these animals. Like I wanted like a squirrel and like a bird. Like that would be totally amazing. Vines and cocoa beans. Oh, I wish cocoa beans could grow on other trees. Like that would be super cool. A nice sized birdhouse. Oh, I love these ideas. We need like a notepad on stream for all these awesome ideas you guys come up with. Come on. I'm not gaining any height. We're going down. Scar down. Cookies and apples. That's a good question. I don't know. I'm looking for False. I wanted to see what False was up to today, but I didn't see her. Whoa, we're gonna fall again. Oh, a False raid. I was looking for False right now. I was like flying by her base to see if we could find her. A False raid. Oh, hello, False raiders. Welcome to the stream. We're just flying around here actually looking for False. It's a False raid. We're looking for False. So much False. Well, welcome to the stream, my friends. It's great to have you guys. We're working on our shop in the Brown Market District, the shop that never seems to ever get complete. It just sits there in a constant state of being worked on. With everything I build, it's always a constant state of building. Hey, Cub, what's up, man? What is up? Hopefully you're doing well today. And we're coming into a land here in the Brown Market District. So I guess our trying to find False has failed. So I guess we will get back to work because False is done for the day. Oh, there's a giant hole. I keep forgetting to fix that. I did that. I did that. Anyway, so yeah, welcome to the stream. It's great to have all you guys here. Thank you so much, Falls, for the raid, and thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me for a little bit. We're working on our tree. This is Leaf Your Diamonds, a beautiful shop where you'll be able to come into here and purchase leaves and trees and all sorts of cool stuff. We built this spiral staircase, and then we'd have these like leaf banisters that will keep us safe while going up here so we don't fall and break our foot, because we don't want to break our foot. That's not fun at all. And then up in this level, this is where we're going to have our chests and things of that nature for buying leaves. And then on the lower level, so all the way down here, my friends, is where we're going to work underground. So underground is where we're going to have a bunch more stuff. So down below here, this is where the log fella's like conveyor belt is going to go. So yes, that's right. We're going to have a partnership with the log fellas. We're not becoming a log fella, but we're going to have a partnership. And so it'll transport all the logs that we get from our excess from our trees. You know, we're harvesting leaves. It'll go to the log fellas, and we get like 2 or 3 diamonds for like a stack of 5 or something. So yeah, we've come to an arrangement, if you will. It's good to sometimes keep your enemies close, if you will. The log fellas, you know, they're kind of an enemy of the server, and I'm getting close, so I can keep an eye on them. See, False is saying I'm a traitor, but see, I'm doing a service to the server that I'm keeping an eye on him. You know, keeping everything good. You know, as long as there's a dialogue and like supplies going back and forth, there's no war. So that's what we're gonna do. So we've been working on our bridge going across here, and it's been a gigantic failure. I kind of want to work on that again. So let's kind of start working on cutting this slope out. We'd worked on terraforming this in our last stream, but things didn't go well with our bridge. So let's just kind of cut some of this back out a little bit, so we have a little bit more room to work with. That's right. I'm keeping an eye on him. But I was saying, False, earlier, was that we need to, if the log fellas continue to act up, so if they get worse at their dealings and things, because I heard there's going to be a new business venture soon. But if they continue to act up, oh, whoops, that's my shovel. Anyway, I was thinking that we need to coalesce all the different groups together. You know, there's so many like fragmented, groups that it needs to all come under one banner to fight the log fellas. So that's what I've been thinking. We need to coalesce the groups together. The log butts, the saints, or the birch butts. That's right, the birch butts. There we go. And let's just carve this out just a little bit more. The log fellas still haven't paid dirt. Wow, that I think that stuff took place while I wasn't around, while I was gone. I missed all that. Like, I think wasn't there some like dealings where they'd ordered stuff, but then there wasn't payment being made. The butt fellas. Oh, the butt fellas. I love that. The butt fellas. There we go. So I think this will be good. We have a little bit more room to work here. This part's still a little bit tight, so we can kind of make a cliff and reposition that tree a little bit. I think that'll work out. You feel like a civil war is coming. I feel like actually that everybody's kind of getting along right now. Like in the terms like the log fellas, you know, they're just doing their business. They're not being too shady. But I feel like they're doing okay, and you know, as long as we keep an eye on them, we'll be good. And we have the courthouse coming. We got Sheriff False ready to make the arrests. We have the courthouse on the the progress is being made there. Wells has his law office set, so you know, I think that's keeping them at bay, if you will. The threat of False's sheriff office, the courthouse, and Wells's law office. It's all there, and it's like a checks and balances of the log fellas. I would love it if this all started to grow green grass. So I've been trying to contact my brother to see how much progress we've made so far in getting Noob the Pro going. But it turns out he dropped his phone in the river while he was fishing. So yeah, still no update yet on the progress towards getting Noob the Pro going, because I can't call him because he dropped his phone in the river. So the fish are taking my calls at the moment. So that's the thing. So eventually, my friends, I'm going to get an update and see how we're doing. Okay, so we have a little bit more room, and I want to expand that river just ever so slightly. And I will fix Wells's shed, I promise. I promise I'll fix it. There we go. Let me get rid of a couple extra things out of my inventory. There we go. Awesome. Rip your brother's phone. Yeah, he's been getting into fishing lately, and it looked like the fish got a little bit back at him on this account. What makes the log fellas so terrible? Well, in the early days of the server, when Season 4 was just blossoming, if you will, the log fellas took over the logging industry and didn't allow any other groups to have logs or sell logs. And eventually they went so far as to steal everyone's saplings. So everybody's saplings were taken away. And except mine. So that's why I've always been cool with the log fellas, because they got lazy and didn't want to walk all the way to my base. Like, they walked all the way up to, I think they went to Falses, and then they're like, oh, Scars is too far. Like, they didn't want to make the extra journey over. So they did that, and they've done some other shady things. A lot of art, like there was some art thievery. I heard about that, some art thievery. And, okay, I'll let you out. You can go out. You can go out. You can go out. Behave yourself. I still got cat hair in my mouth. Gosh, dang it. That's the side effect of having a cat. It's just cat hair everywhere. But yeah, the devious plots. All right, I think I'm happy with that. Let me fix that. A little water glitch, I guess. Something like that. Awesome. The art thievery was malicious, not thievery. Oh, okay. Birch fellas for life. I love it when Azuma calls it the birch fellas. I'm like 5 years old. I just laugh every time he says that. Oh man. I'm sorry, Cub. I'm sorry I laughed. It's just funny. All right, there we go. Let's see. I'll cut this. I'm still trying to position this walkway to be a proper spot. There we go. Oh, there's a creeper up there. Hey, creeper, are you gonna come and steal my 104 levels again? You stole my 104 levels last time. You horrible beast. Okay. Let's see. I'm still struggling with this. I'm still struggling with the design. If you guys come up with a good design for this bridge, like, let me know. Let me know. I'd be super appreciative. Super appreciative. XX Gamer, welcome to stream. It's great to have you. What plans? What of the plans of the honorable? I don't see any damage. I think that was like a dud creeper. I think we just encountered like a creeper who has no creeper abilities. Okay. Poor creeper. You know, he went to creeper school, learned the ways of the creeper, and then turned out he was a dud, worthless. Oh, that's kind of sad. I almost feel bad for him slightly, that he's a worthless creeper. Yeah. Yeah, he must have detonated over the lava. I still kind of think he was a worthless creeper and a dud creeper. You know, he went through his entire life to you know, to sniff out the Minecrafter, to find the Minecrafter and explode. But then, you know, things catch up to them once in a while. This bridge, I hate this bridge. Have I ever told you guys how much I hate this bridge right here? I must not have told you guys, because I hate it a lot. Like, it's deep down inside. It's like a deep down passion I have. Cub! Oh, should we fly out to Cub's? Should we fly out to Cub's creeper farm? I think we should. Let's fly out to Cub's farm and get him. Let's see if we can get him something. All right, we gotta go. Full speed. We gotta go. Let's see. I think I know where it is. Let's see. Hey, Cub, I'm gonna head out there. Let's see if we can get a charged creeper. Anything I can do to distract myself from that bridge that I hate so much. Anything I can do to distract myself so I don't have to continue on that bridge, I will do. Because we started this stream out on that bridge and it has gone nowhere. It has gone absolutely nowhere. All right, Cub, we're gonna get you a charge creeper here. If I can get there. Apparently I'm very slow. I'm like a biplane or something. I'm like a biplane. I need like an F-22. An F-22 Raptor here. I know it's in the birch forest, which I guess, you know, applies to Cub and his birch butt. I love, oh jeez. Oh god, I don't want to land on the platform because I can just picture myself like going inside. Oh, I love the birch. I love it when Azuma says it in his accent. All right, Cub. Let's see. Let's just see if we can get something here. So if you guys don't know, oh, SR-71. That's right. That's right. We flew here in SR-71. Anyway, if you don't know, Cub built this maybe like 2 months ago. We finished this. Maybe like a month and a half or so. It is a super amazing charge creeper farm. So they got the creepers down here, as you can see. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, scary, isn't he? Look at this one. Whoa! And there's another one. Watch. Ooh! The log follows. But anyway, so Lightning will come here, charge him, and then Cub has like some wizardry built up so that he can. Oh! I think we got one. So then I think, so let's just see if that happened. Let's be very careful. Shift click. Okay, not that one. Let's see if it's this one. Which one? I saw the lightning. Like, I know it hit one of these guys. The A-10 Warthog? That is such a crazy awesome aircraft. I know they're trying to like discontinue it. I used to have a video game of that. Darn it. I thought we got him one, but I guess not. That's disappointing. I saw that light. Oh, geez. I don't like going on the dark spot because I'm afraid I might miss the hole and walk into one of these. Huh. Sorry, Cub. I thought we found one. I thought we got one over here. Did you guys see it? Let's just look in this one over here. I guess, yeah, we could just look underground and probably see it a little clearly, a little more clear. Oh, there's not even one in there. I wonder if that's where the lightning actually went. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? Doing good? Good. Well, my friends, well, that's disappointing. Well, let's see if we just go in the middle of the platform. Oh, wait, is that a shine? No. Here, let's go in his AFK spot. Let's go in his AFK spot right here. Yeah, we'll look underground and see. I'm looking. Let's see if we can get one of these guys. Oh, nah, that one looked like it hit the dirt platform. What do charge creepers do? So if I'm correct, a charge creeper can. So if you have a charge creeper and then I think we got one. So a charge creeper, it will allow you to get a mob head. So I think you take a charge creeper and then another mob, like say a zombie, and then you have the charge creeper, I think, blow the other guy up. I think that's how it is. And then when you do that, yes, there it is. Look at that. Wait, is that the Logfather? The Logfather. Oh, hey, you're not nice. You're not nice. Go away. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Cub, we got one. We got the Logfather. We finally found him. We got, oh jeez, they're incoming. Incoming. We're getting out of here. Code red. Fire the afterburners up. We're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Is Cub still in the chat? He was here just a second ago. Yeah, charge creeper hype. That's right. There's charge creeper hype has been activated. That's awesome. Well, at least when Cub gets back, he's got an extra creeper in there. All right, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. I don't want to break anything. I feel like we pushed our luck. I feel like we pushed our luck staying around. We don't want to break anything. Wow. No, no. Why can't I get any elevation? I want to do over on that. I want to do over on that flight. Oh no! No, no, bad you. Bad you. Bad you, go away. Oh shoot, oh gosh, they got me. Oh, this isn't good, this isn't good. We're gonna go in the water. We're just gonna go in the water. Oh shoot, come on. Do I have ender pearls? I do. Oh god, they're gonna get me, I know it. They're gonna kill me, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. Come on, come on. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. We're gonna swim. We're gonna swim away. Look at them over there, the three like wise men or the three like musketeers. I forgot what they call those guys. Yeah, I know. I ate. It was a calculated decision to try to get a little bit farther away before I stopped and ate. Ah, those evil creatures. Oh man, I was worried there for a second. I didn't want them to come back here with nothing. The three horsemen. Did I say the three musketeers? Oh, the three musketeers. That's great. That's great. The three musketeers. That was close. I didn't know those guys had so much power. Like, I thought I could just like mess around with them, but I didn't have my chest plate on, so that kind of made it a little more difficult. But there we go, my friends. We've been streaming for over 2.5 hours. We got a ton of work done on our tree, and my voice is just about done. Like it's hitting its last legs here. And yeah, I can't thank you guys enough for coming out today. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna wrap up the stream here, and let's see if we can find somebody to raid. I don't know if any other hermits are on at this point, so I'm just gonna scaffold up here for a second and be out of the way. There we go. And yeah, the tree root bridge, we're gonna work on that. The wrong way. Am I going the wrong way? Probably am. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming out today. I cannot thank you enough. Now, today we had a very special video today go up on YouTube, and it is the... You guys really want me to work on that root bridge. You guys really want me to work on that, don't you? I don't know how much longer I have to go. I don't know. You guys want me to continue to work on the root bridge? The log fellows are nice. I don't know. I think I probably should wrap it up now because I have lots of videos to record tomorrow and I don't want to get overly tired. Green Band, thank you so much for following. Much appreciated. But yeah, once again, guys, special video went up on YouTube today. It is where we toured our small modern house, and I really want you guys to check it out if you want. If you want to check it out, definitely check it out. Tour it. Hopefully it gives you some inspiration for your fix the bridge. Oh, you guys really want me to stay, don't you? You guys want me to stay. All right. How about we fix Wells' thing and we try one more chance on that bridge. Like one more try on the bridge. One more try. And I don't remember how to get home. I don't exactly remember how to get home. I don't remember. Iskol, what's up, Iskol? We were watching you and Rendog working on the glass shop. You guys were like little busy ants. We were watching you from above. I was also dropping wood on your head, like stairs and half slabs. Oh, good, we found our way home. No, I think I found it, Falls. I think this is the right way, right? I see Mesa. Oh, by the way, don't go into Cub's Tunnel of Horror. That will kill you. I have experience in that account. Don't fly into that tunnel because it will kill you. There's horrors and dangers that lurk in there. Oh, that's where you got the oak stairs. That's where you got the oak stairs. All right, guys, you talked me into it. We're gonna continue that bridge. I think it's because you know how much I hate that bridge that you're just doing that. Oh, I love them. Look at them in there. They look so beautiful. Oh, untamed, beautiful wolves. Where do I find your ink farm? It's private? Oh, so now we see how the ink farm is, because I didn't know where it was either. It's a private ink farm. Oh, that's awesome. I wish Iskull was streaming. I don't think he is at the moment because he's in the chat, but maybe if we talk, maybe if we encourage Iskull to stream, maybe he will. But it's probably getting a little bit late where Iskull lives, so it might be a little too late. All right. Oh no, that's my bow. That's my bow. My bow. Okay, you guys talk me into it. We're back here. You're back here. We're back here once again. You guys know how much I hate this bridge. How it just doesn't come out. I need help. Yeah, it's too late for a stream for Iskull. I figured it would be a little bit late. Let's see. Let's cut these pieces back. Let's see. Let's cut this one back. Maybe build this up so we don't have that water rolling. I just can't get the bridge how I want it. See how I want this to be at an angle, going straight up here. But I just haven't found anything that works. It just doesn't work for me yet. So if we do something like that, it's going to end up into that spot right there, and I don't want it to end there. So what we can do is we can cut back on this a little bit. So why don't we cut back on that a little bit, and then we can go like this, and then we'll end. So if we go straight up, we'll end right there, and that's not bad. We can move the tree. Yeah, I think we can work with something like that. So if we did something like this and built up upwards like that, I think it could work. I don't know. I just don't like it. And I don't want to build something I don't like. The tree root bridge. That's right. We're going to try that. Oh, I almost hit Iskull with a shovel. Hello. Hello. You want to see the interior? We're working on the interior here, Iskull. Getting it somewhat fashioned up. Got lots of leaves and different things inside here. Let's see. I vote stepping stones out of logs and not a bridge. That's a good idea. The root bridge sounds nice. I know you guys really like the root bridge. And, yeah. Oh, jeez. This scared me. Oh, that's, I don't even know what's going on here. Is this a scally? What's going on? I'm so confused. Oh, he's got some mechanisms going here. That's not annoying for the sound of the stream at all, is it? No, it's not annoying. He just left that here. Escalium as a power source. Oh, I love it. I love the Escalium. Oh, jeez, there we go. I fell off. Maybe let's take off the wings. Oh, we almost lost our helmet. Here, let me get back on there. See, this is why we never get bridges done. We're playing Escalium power sources. This is like when you're a kid and you had that little toy set where you take the electrodes and you stick it in an orange and it makes the clock work and you're like, magic, guys. Oh, I love it. All right, I think Iskull left us with this noisemaker. Iskull left us with his noisemaker. I don't see him, and my inventory is totally full. Like I don't have any room for that. And that's making me dizzy. All right, there we go. What is Iskull doing? He was showing me his Escalium power source, but then he just totally left it and went to do Iskull thing somewhere. There we go. I love this server so much. There we go. Yeah, let's try this one more time. Let's see. Have I ever told you how much I hate this bridge? I wasn't sure if I told you guys that. Nothing works. Like, let's try the root bridge. I know you guys wanted to see the root bridge again. So let's just try it. So we did something like that. We had a bridge kind of come out here acting as a root of the tree, like so. So we built that up there like that. We kind of get that all settled. It could work. Like it could work. Could work. I'm just like perplexed at the moment on how this bridge would work. Use spruce stairs to make it easier to climb. Yeah, definitely. We would combine things. Like, if you guys remember the bridge that we did in Scarland, at the roller coaster project, it was something similar where we did like a fallen tree, if you will, and we used that as a bridge. And that was kind of my inspiration when you guys said like root bridge. But I don't know. I just kind of really get that to a point where I want it. Make a bridge with lily pads. Yeah, I think our fail-safe bridge design would be like what we did with Cub, where we had the rocks. Like, I think that might be kind of a fun bridge, if we can't get anything that looks good. I would run the roots underwater, have a few pop up here and there, and have stepping roots. I like that. I like that. I just have this idea. This is what I have in my mind that I can't create so far. Is so if the root like goes up and creates a little arch and then just comes down. It's like really simple idea in my head, but just haven't been able to make it work. I'm glad we just got the interior of the shop done. I think that looks good, at least. Iskall, you left your toys over here. Iskall, you left your toys. There we go. Let's try something over here. Let's try this a couple more times. If we don't get anywhere, then we'll be okay. We'll work on it. This is temporary scaffolding block, so don't worry about that. Butter Boy, of course we remember you. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. There we go. And we'll bring these guys across here like that. Bring that one across. Connect that one like so. Okay. And we'll back over here and then connect that one like that. So if we had something of an arch shape, but then it's just so big and bulky that it doesn't work. I guess the main issue is it's on an angle. It's on an angle, so that's what really makes it kind of tricky. I don't know. I just haven't found anything that I like. I don't know why this bridge has been so annoying to me. I don't know why. I don't know why that bridge just burns my brain. Iskall left his toys over here still. I don't know, guys. I just don't want to just make something that I don't like. And there's just something just hasn't clicked in my brain. And I don't want to push a design that doesn't look good. And I just want to kind of play with it. I think we could work on it maybe in a video or something. But like I said, I don't want to push anything. If you guys have any awesome ideas, definitely shoot me a picture on Twitter of your idea for this. Yeah, like we could do lily pads, we can do rocks, and I think that actually might look good. What if we just did that as a temporary thing? What if we just did that? What if we did rocks and lily pads as a temporary bridge? How about that? Like that seems like a good compromise between our designs and stuff. I think that sounds good. Let's just do that. I say that's a good idea for now. Temporary bridge. Don't have to make any commitments here. And we can do that. Let's get some andesite. Let's get some rocks going. Get some lily pads. I don't know if I have any lily pads. Let's see. That's all birch. What do you guys think? Is that okay? Let me know, yes or no. Do you guys think we should make a temporary bridge so at least we have something where we have nothing? So at least we have something down, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but just get a little something down. I think it'll be good. So let me know. Temporary rock and lily pad bridge till we come up with the design that we want. That still eludes us and frustrates me to no end. Frustrates me to no end. There we go. Like, I hate like failing at that design, but I'm not going to push it, because if I push it, then it might not turn out that great. Even worse than I was. There we go. I'm just getting all the supplies we need. I might have to shoot back one more time to base and grab something real quick. We need to get some cobblestone and some, let's see, some cobblestone, mossy cobble, and lily pads. I must be getting tired. We're about to die. we're getting tired. We pushed it a little bit far today on the stream, but we got to finish what we did. Got to finish it. Give Isol some diorite. I don't think he would like that. We got rid of our arrow, so we're kind of stuck. Oh, that's just cruel. Yeah, I don't think Isol would like the diorite. I do have a list. I had a list. I don't know if I have it anymore, but I wrote down all the things that Isol disliked. I don't know. I just thought it was amusing. All the different blocks. Scar, you should make the roots coming each side of the entry in spruce slabs. Yeah, I'm just gonna mess around with it in a creative world. Just come up with a couple ideas. Yeah, just come up with a couple ideas. Oh, we got to finish this pathway through here. I was gonna ask Wells and Iskel if that was okay to continue that pathway through here. It's almost like a shortcut, so we can go around Wells's house. Being it like above his house and next to Wells's house, I just wanted to make sure. We do need to finish that path. I want to see Jellie. Jellie was on camera just a little while ago. She made her appearance. If you want to see Jellie, I'll post a picture of Jellie on Instagram today. So down the link, you can see a link to Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. I'll post a picture. It'll get pushed to all those different social media platforms. We'll find a funny pose and put Jellie in it and see if we can make an amusing picture. I'll bow down to the giant Jellie. Home, home. But yeah, we'll do that. Hey, GoodTimesWithScar, what is the current mod pack? This is vanilla, what we're currently working on. As mod packs go, I want a new mod pack, but I'm very particular in what I want, and I haven't seen what I want. Wells did bring back his design tech series. I don't know, maybe we do a design tech series. We started a design tech series last year, but we couldn't continue it because of reasons, but I would love to maybe fire that up again. Ask Wells if that's cool or something. That'd be awesome. I don't have any vines, it turns out, so we only have 8 of those, and I think that's okay. Like, that's cool. I also don't have any lily pads, so I have 3 or 4 over there, and I think that'll work. We can just remove where they are. The Lord of the Rings mod. That sounds amazing. I've never heard of it. How did you get chest stack like this? These are this is a non-trapped and this is a trapped chest. Just do trapped and non-chest next to each other, and you'll see that it makes magic. What am I going to do with the dogs? Well, originally I was going to tame them. I was like, hey, could you guys get me some dogs? But they went to such incredible lengths to get non-tamed dogs. Like, so much work went into that. Like, I can't tame them. We got to keep the natural wolf as it is. So I'm going to find some places to position them around my base as they're protecting the base. So the theme was, if you watch my last Hermitcraft episode, we gave a book and a little story about how we're being overrun and everything by bandits, skeleton bandits, and that we needed the dogs to help us. And so that was kind of our little theme, if you will, in creating that design. So we just need to find some places around our base to position the dogs, and everything will be awesome. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna create like a little bit of a rocky shore here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start building kind of these guys up like this, like that. Iskel, you forgot your toys again. Iskel, Iskel, you left your toys over here. Oh, Iskel, good old Iskel. He left his toys over here again. There we go. Awesome. Did the music turn off to you guys? Oh, there it goes. Never mind. Have I ever thought about building a Scar? Let's see. Have you ever thought about building a Scarland Beach Resort? That sounds amazing. No, like I thought about building a pirate village once, but I never really ever got around to it. It was supposed to be kind of where the just outside of the tree farm, but I never really got around to it. But like a beach resort, that sounds awesome. We have the ranch now, so now I guess we need a beach. That sounds amazing. So I'm just trying to position these rocks in a somewhat pleasing pattern, so it looks somewhat natural. So it looks like, you know, maybe this was kind of a rocky section of the beach here, and we can kind of fix that down there like that. And yeah, just to create like a really basic like walkway going into there. I think that looks pretty cool. Let's grab the lily pads. Like I said, I don't have any lily pads back at base, so we'll just remove the ones we have placed already. And we'll grab these guys. There we go. Scar, where do you get your inspiration? Well, I wish I had some inspiration for this bridge that I hate so much. I wish I had some more inspiration to build this, but sometimes you get stuck. That's okay. Everybody gets stuck once in a while when they're building, and you just can't quite crack that design that you're trying to work on. Oops. Okay, so we'll work on like right here. Let's put another stone right there. Yeah, but sometimes you get stuck a little bit, and you just gotta kind of work through it a little bit. There we go. And let's see, I'm gonna grab this and I'll replace it like that. Awesome. And then that like that. I don't know. I guess when it comes to building, I don't know what it is. Like I have to make sure it's like perfect. It's why sometimes videos sometimes take super long to ever get done. I like to really refine them, and I just hate like compromising design. Like if I don't have a perfect idea like that bridge, like it just wasn't coming out how I envisioned it, I'm not gonna just put something there that's like half-hearted. So this is just kind of like a temporary bridge, but I'm not gonna put like a wood bridge there that I don't think looks right. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. So I think this will be nice. It'll be a nice temporary bridge. But yeah, sometimes you just can't compromise on your things. Like you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna do something that doesn't feel right and it doesn't work. That's just the way it is. The same thing like when I come up with like video series to do. Like I'm not gonna do just something because I think it'll get views or that, and the other thing. I have to do things that I think's right, you know? Right for the right reasons. There we go. Like it's nothing wrong with getting views, but just to do a series that you don't otherwise want to do just to get views, no, that's not fun, and that's not what we're about. And that's kind of what we talked about last stream was kind of finding your own way and figuring out things like that. Awesome. All right, let's grab out some oak, and then we'll run a little walkway down. Natural arch bridge. Natural arch bridge. You guys know where the origins of natural arch bridge came from? I'm waiting if anybody knows where where natural arch bridge's origins came from. It was something with my brother. I think it was in one of our old dual commentaries on my channel, where we like talked over playing Call of Duty. Awesome. There we go. I'm happy with that. You kind of jump across here. Iskul. Iskul's toys. We got to clean those up. There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. I like that. I think that's a good compromise for now. It's not like a permanent thing that could easily be taken out. It doesn't look super bad. I like that. I like that quite a bit. This could use some work here. So why don't we work on that real quick here. So just add a couple little extra pieces here and there just to make that feel a little more like it's not falling off the cliff. There we go. Clean that up. Clean that off. Grab that. Awesome. Nice. There we go. That is looking good. Next thing we need to do, we need to cover up all of these torches, and then we'll cut that piece off. And then let me just make a quick cliff here. Quick cliff. There we go. And then we can sneak under here and just add just a couple of those guys. Come back around and maybe a little bit of gravel because we're out of andesite. There we go. And where's my mossy cobble? There's my mossy cobble. I'm gonna put a little mossy cobble here and a little mossy cobble there. And I'm gonna replace you with mossy cobble. Nice. I'm happy with that. I'm totally happy with that. Wait for all this stuff to grow in again. Carve this down like that. Awesome. Success for now. Success for now. We have a basic bridge there built up, and we'll work on our permanent bridge later. But there we go, my friends. Thank you so much for coming out today. Very, very, very much appreciated. And I hope you guys have an excellent week. And we have lots of awesome videos coming out. We're going to work on the courthouse. We're going to work on all sorts of awesome stuff this week. I have a brand new series called Designing with Scar or something like that, where we do designs. Like, say I come up with 5 kitchen designs and I just show them to you guys. Like, I love coming up with like interior designs, but we only do it maybe once or twice a year when we do a creative house. So this is really fun to be able to do a series where it's just a series of designs for you guys to look at, and hopefully maybe 1 or 2 of them will inspire you to build that in your own world. So that's kind of what we're going to work on. Hopefully that series starts this week. And eventually I'll take these lights and put them underground, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I'm really excited about that series. So something like designing with Scar, something like that. I don't know. But I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so my friends, until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch these streams. And if you haven't followed yet, definitely hit the follow button and you'll be notified when I go live once again. So hit that follow button. And thank you so much for all of the new subscribers today and resubscriptions. You guys continue to keep the lights on and the equipment running, and that's very much appreciated. And yeah, so thank you so much for the support as always. And until next time, we'll see you next time.